Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SKTV. Welcome to SKTV Live. Let's share the show. Let's share the show, please, as you join us. Let's share the show as you join us. Welcome and welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to every Liberian, especially those of you who are celebrating. You don't know what you're celebrating. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you. We got Melbourne joining us. If you are part of the group who's celebrating and don't know what you're celebrating, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Melbourne, I see you eating orange t-shirt. I'm in my Barcelona shirt. What is going on?
Look, let me tell you. Sometimes when I see you wearing that shirt, I can feel like, where this boy is heading to. Because Barcelona, let me tell you, for the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, to see you or even that team, being one of the most talked about team or winning trophies here and there, may be difficult because right now you are into a period of another record where you are building. So don't be jubilating, don't be wearing the shirt. You wear the shirt, I mean, you are telling the world that in fact you are still strong. So you are not strong. But anyway, I'm okay. What's going on?
So let's go back to the thing what you said. You talk about the funny thing. Yeah, you thought ticket issue, and then you want to get away with it. Well, nothing going on. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to our people. Let's share the show, folks. I've been celebrating. I see people celebrating out of shame, disgrace, ignorance. I see you celebrating. I don't know. And I see people who are supposed to know better. People who claim to be educated, informed. Even the one that are living in America celebrating. How do you celebrate something that you don't know? You have no understanding of how it was acquired or what was the process, and you are celebrating. What? The level of sycophancy is, I don't understand.
So don't jump the gun. I mean, let's move on with our usual, welcoming. So our people, your people share the show. Your man, still can we wait? So you share the show. Some of you who just come in, please invite somebody. Yet invite one person, and that person to also invite another person. That's one of the best thing to do. Today is Sunday. Our usual Sunday we'll come up with one or two scriptures, talk about some social life issues before we transition to politics.
To be honest, I don't want you let politics, you let chair bin. I don't want people discussing chair bin before you bring all behind me. Every time it's got chair bin, the chair put they can get very, they can be talking all kind of funny thing. But anyway, let's bring scripture. You part of talk scripture.
Because today is Sunday. Where you see now? So that means that the church that you are building now, you want to discourage me now from going from becoming a member of the church. No, I hope that Sunday is not happening behind the scene.
I'm not building no church. Don't send misinformation to the public. Don't be the Unity Party, Joseph Braga. Don't try to deceive the public.
Okay.
I'm not building church.
Okay.
I got no intention of building any church.
Okay.
I'm not building church. Yeah. Hey, you put church building church. What kind of noise you want to bring in the town? So I'm not building church, brother. Bring noise in the town, brother. But anyway, that being said, how be it? We want to welcome all of you. Today is the 23rd, second to the last Sunday in June. Next Sunday will be the last Sunday in June. Our birth month is fading away, but the good thing about our birth month is it continues to the end of the year. December 31st will be officially the last time we celebrate our birthday, Monk and I. So we're here. We're not going nowhere at our birthday. You're who jealous? Your business. We don't care. But I ate it. So Melbourne, before we get into the other thing that you want to bring, because you're ready again today. You know, I've been seeing a couple of things on social media and other places about churches and men of God. I want to, in this open air, in this medium.
Wow, I don't know from Steve's end or from my end. Steve,
Can you hear me?
I don't know whether you getting me or if not.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Good. So go ahead.
In this open medium, on behalf of SKTV and myself personally, would like to extend our condolences to the Muslim communities around the world for the deaths that occurred in Mecca most recently. Lots of people lost their life. In fact, there's a sister in Arizona who I knew. I know Siku was there yesterday. I could not make it. I will be there later on today. She passed. She lives in Arizona. We want to extend our condolences to the family. We're sorry for your loss. We're very, very sorry. And may God, keep you and your family in these times. And so, Melbourne, that's part of the other news. In other news also, there is a representative from the Israeli government that should be coming to the United States to talk to them, to supply them with ammunitions, because the Biden administration said no, they're not giving them no more ammunition to kill innocent people. They should go to the peace talk table. And so that's happening. We're following. This coming Thursday, there will be a huge debate in the United States. President Donald Trump will be debating President Joe Biden. The stage is already set. So we'll hear from Donald Trump. The good thing about it, CNN will be moderating the debate, but CNN has said they have strict rules. The rule is when one person talking, they will turn off the other person's mic. So President Donald Trump will not have the time to be talking foolishness. When he time down, and he won't waste it down. Yeah, because when they go for debate, the other person no, the records are dead. You know, you always say
you're one of the president who also will be following. So when you start talking to that, they will feel that maybe
I'll be following, but I'm speaking on
inside.
And because of it, no. Because of the record, I want to put that rule down. Because he's uncoofed, he's not able to maintain. You know, he got intelligence problem. You understand? You know, when you so amateur, you know, when you go for a debate, let the other person talk. Then one person talk. Let people. Then not someone when the other person went to talk and lying this and crooked this and this other. You know, all these kind of funny thing like that. My man, let me tell you something. The president of the United States is the president of the free world. If you take any kind of idiot and put in there, it become a problem. So on the debate stage, CNN said they will be muting your mics until it is your time to speak. So that's just the truth. And we're not going to what it call. So you're not going to be distracting and be making noise while people want to talk serious policy issues that people can hold you accountable on. So the debate is welcome, but to be talking funny thing, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, you know, so that I understand that you and Monk support Donald Trump, even though Donald Trump is morally bankrupt. No serious-minded society will want to make him president again, especially after he denigrated the presidency of the United States. And after being president, he's accused, he got convicted for paying a prostitute And I see your money, man. So think about it. So when I, so
Even
so
though you are running a judgment,
the Christian who no, not passing judgment, I'm saying facts. The fact that anyone convicted, that judgment.
according to that ruling, I think
Any man
he said
convicted in the court of competence jurisdiction, 32 counts. All of it guilty.
But Steve, sometimes get this, the lower court can find you guilty and you can set a challenge to the bigger court or
Okay,
to the higher court. So and that because maybe the lower court come and say, oh yeah, Steve, you are guilty. Then
so
I
you
mean,
agree that he's guilty. Oh, 34. I mean, not 32. I'm taking out 2 for 34. So, quick question: do you agree that he's guilty? What are in the lower court? Do you agree that he's guilty in the justice system?
For now, until he can be, he can take appeal to the upper court.
I mean, when I will take it one by one first. Do you agree that he's convicted? He's a convicted criminal as we speak.
In fact, news coming in said, in fact, that was heavily political motivated.
My man, let me answer the question. Do you agree that you are convicted? He's a convicted criminal as we speak.
According to the lower court ruling. So what am I to say? No. Yes.
According to yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly. So do you also agree that you support willingly, you support a convicted criminal?
Asking me?
Yes. Do you agree, Melbourne Johnson Kula, that will be on record today that you have decided to support knowingly a convicted criminal?
So
no.
According to the court ruling, and that will also debunk. There are a lot of reaction to the court ruling.
My man. Let's go back. Melbourne Johnson Kula. On this day of the Lord, which is on Sunday the 23rd, do you agree that you willingly and knowingly decided to support a convicted criminal?
No.
Okay, so that means you don't support Donald Trump.
I support Donald Trump, but I
is Donald Trump a convicted criminal?
I support criminals.
Is Donald Trump a convicted criminal?
According to the lower court ruling, as far as we are concerned, but that's the thing.
So, okay, let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the other way. Do you agree that shame on Unity Party partisans, shame on Joseph Boakai, shame on any man or woman that support Stanton Witherspoon as a sitting confessed criminal? Do you agree to that? That is a shame and a disgrace.
Even though the Bible said don't be equal to you. I can't in now. No. Because give me a chance. The Bible said don't be equally yoked with unbeliever. It doesn't mean that you myself get into art. I can talk with you. In fact, you myself can even eat together, but to take your attitude and put it into myself, then that may then maybe I don't know what I want. So I agree that sometimes the Bible also talk about par associate spoil you for habit. So for example, like the reference you just gave, it speaks volume that our neighbor will be associating with war criminals. Like for example, the name is your call. So for me, I will tell you no. I don't want to associate myself with any war criminal.
Oh, but you want
even to be a war criminal.
You want to associate yourself with Donald Trump. You are a hypocrite.
No, I'm not. No, listen now. No, listen now.
No, you a hypocrite.
No, listen now. No.
You see, the chair that in your reverend and listen to the show. The reverend listen to you, and also make decision to make you dig on.
But you don't even know the church that will go to you. You are Baptist. And we'll go to a conference. You know what a conference, right?
I left the Baptist church. I'm Baptist. Be that story.
Okay.
Be that Baptist story. The last
okay, good. Okay, good. I agree with you. But when we go to a conference, you know I can be there, right? The symbol we are talking about on the radio.
I'm not in your church. I'm not in your church. I don't want to be in your church.
No problem.
I left the Baptist church last year. That means also be
but then there are no official communication, my brother. There are no official communication. So as far as we're concerned,
the time was joining the Baptist church, I wrote official communication.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no. Joining the church, you went through the rank and file of the teaching. even to the extent of you being baptized.
In fact, I rejected the teaching vehemently because from the output of the teaching, I can see that the Baptist church, for the most part, have groomed a bunch of crooks and criminals. As evidence by that, you have Joseph Boakai, who is a deacon in the Baptist church. So I reject the teaching. That means the teaching what they have in the Baptist church is questionable. You think I come and say that and say what thing? Oh, the Baptist church, me, you're not in that Baptist church. I'm not in Baptist church. I left. I've been left that
send off communication.
I'm not sending your friend the same way I came that I see where I left.
No. We gave you document. We gave you document. We gave you certificate. No. No, stop.
I got no document from Baptist church. That Baptist church. Now you to get document on me. Now you to get document.
Anyway, then I mean,
then you are Baptist church, but it doesn't mean that they gave me document to stay in the Baptist church.
Then Steve. Hello, Steve. Hello. Then tell the public that you are associate member. Because if you don't have document or maybe certificate,
I need a memo part. I associate the fuck about that last part memo. I'm not memo. Anything I do a memo.
Okay, we move. Okay, all right, I agree. But we agree. We move.
Now put a sticker on. I will put it on. Maybe that more you want to bring about the church. You can bring more in the church.
Thank you. No. More will be discussing Donald Trump because you were here heavily. Saying that Donald Trump is a war criminal. Yeah, and there. So
but that's true.
Melbourne, one of the reasons I don't waste my time arguing with Liberian on politics in America. Let me tell you something. Maybe you don't know, maybe you live in Liberia. One of the reasons I don't in politics in America, 90% of African immigrants that came to this country have never one day opened the two-party platform to know what they even stand for. They came to America, started watching CNN, and they assumed that they are Democrat. So when you are black man or you're African, when you tell them that you're Republican, it can sound strange to them. Can you imagine? I tell you, and some of them been in the country for 30, 40 years, they have never one day opened the party's platform to see what the two parties stand for. I
support the Republican. I support the Republican.
No, I'm not saying you do. Why you want to make it president?
If I were to support any party or be part of any political party in the United States,
Steve, Steve, we can get a chance.
No, I don't want to be clear. If I were in the American politics, if I were a voter, if I were voting in the American politics, I would lean more towards the Republican and the Democrat. That's a fact. But however, I disagree with the convicted criminal that the Republican has as the leader, and they want to talk moral. This man is morally bankrupt. So
there was an article that I targeted yesterday, the former governor for New York, and it was the same sentiment that CNN Farid Zakaria said. The case in New York, Democrats in this country, they cannot win on ideas. If we vote on idea, or Democrat will never enter the White House. The one thing that got to the advantage in America is they control 95% of the media, and they can brainwash people on a massive scale that cannot do research for themselves. You know what they convicted Trump of felony? They said that Donald Trump committed telephone felony. They think that people who are conservative or Republican are stupid enough to not vote for Trump on the fact that he's convicted. They understand that when that case go to the appeals court, it will be rejected because they cannot even name the crime that Trump committed. But yet they tell the average president of America that he committed 34 counts. Let me give you a typical example. Donald Trump ran for president at the age of 74, and you tell me that
Mom, bring it out. Mom, can hear you. Mom, would I hear you?
Yeah, Mom. Mom has been mute.
Yeah. That scripture you're talking about, so we can get.
Yes, indeed. So quickly, so let's go to Galatians 5:19, 2021. Maybe you just read few of it, and then we'll move on about life, about our behavior.
Galatians 5:19. What do you probably was?
Galatians 5:19, 2021 to 22. Quickly, then we'll move on.
I mean, your deaconship, what you seeking in the Baptist church, don't use the platform for them to elevate you.
No. The point here is today is Sunday, and every Sunday at least.
If you want for them to get your deaconship, you might do different things. Don't worry, God. Because when you go there and start stealing the church money, when I won't be inside. You say Galatians
Well,
5,
I
19.
gave you. Yes. Go ahead.
My man, we're not on acting with you. We're not on acting with you, my brother. Leave that story. China, they make you go in that chair. The money will be in something. Will be looking for. Let's see.
Oh, God. So what you say?
Yeah, but Galatians 5:19, right?
Yeah. 5:19,
Okay.
20 to 21.
So let's read it to all the church people then. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, and lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seduction, heresies, envy, murderers, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of which I tell you before, as I have told you. Hold on 1 second. Let me get Monk on. Monk is in the back end. Monk, sorry, you were talking and your stuff just went off.
Yeah.
Which I've told you before in time past, that they which do such thing shall not inherit the kingdom of God. So they finish telling her. So where interpretation of that? What do you understand in that one as a future deacon?
So quickly before more come in, this I think according to your reading, this I think that God hit right. In fact, you talk about us as Imo. So sometimes people will judge you, Steve. They say, oh, maybe it's still a witchcraft. Like for example, well, they are also forgetting about some of their saying, or maybe some of the attitude, or some of the behavior, or some of the things that they are also into. Envy, mind you, that they are is saying also. Drunkenness is sin also. Or I think there's certain word that you also call them, because the words are just many, best savage or so on. These are all things that draw us far from God. But sometimes because we as a Christian, we choose the kind of scripture or maybe the kind of sin to commit. And we preach against sins that maybe that we not like. Now, for example, someone say, oh, I don't like adultery, and I like maybe fornication, but drunkenness, that's their own. So we just pass by to bring up these scriptures every Sunday so that you can be able to know exactly that we're not only into politics, but also telling you about some of the things that are happening in our real life activities. Thank you, Steve. That what I understand from the entire scripture.
Well, I can say this to you and everybody else. If we're looking at this scripture at face value as it is right now, and just taking it from the way you're looking like, heaven will be empty. Even your pastor will not go to heaven. Yeah. Your pastor will not go to heaven. I'm talking about a deacon now. I'm talking about a deacon who will cut shout. I'm talking about men who won't be deacon too. Because if we go into that, there are men who won't be deacon. The other time I call somebody who won't be deacon, they were in some kind of error. I call somebody who won't be deacon, they were I don't want telling you, they were in some kind of error, in some kind of tearing. The person confessed to me and said, brother, according to my thing. I said, no, folks. You ain't see nothing. I called my boy. I said, my man, you say you want to be deacon? What's going on? The man said, brother, leave that whole deacon story. I called my team right now. I can call my team before I go home. I don't want my video to know that I can call it. Yeah, leave that thing. Men who want to be deacon. Ain't no the 5 or 5 beer there. That ain't the man according for. Just a cool test. He can't follow out. Can you imagine? They follow, he can't follow the whole. He call me off. I call you on video. I say, but let me see what you doing. You know they got the beer. They got a stupid beer there. The other beer there. The other stupid one that was cheap. The man follow the whole table of beer. They won. He said, brother, I enjoy myself. They come too stressful. So that one I make it heaven too. That ain't read there. That ain't read there. But anyway, Mom, what's up with you? That the scripture that we just read with all the funny thing there. What they say?
I didn't hear your part. I was disconnected for a while, so.
Oh, okay. Galatians, I don't know if you have time.
I was saying something before I went off.
Yeah. Can you say your thought, please?
It's just a testament for me when I'm on the show. I don't recommend, but Melbourne, just listen to what this person said about Carr. He said this Monk guy is something.
But what's going on with Monk today? What really going on with Monk? Monk, you keep going in and out, bro. What's going on? Yeah, Monk internet, Mona Megan. Monk internet not looking like what they going. Yeah, Monk internet just not making. But anyway, maybe so that particular scripture is not at face value, my brother.
Okay.
The actual interpretation is not what is said there. You know, I always encourage our people to go back to the origin. Because let's take, for example, the same Paul said, that means your pastor, then most of your pastors will not go to heaven.
Yeah.
Because most of them are married more than once. And the women who they married to before, the women are still living in idolatry they're committing. Allah, let me say that.
And there's also they call straff, right? Straff. I don't know what it is. So many words sometimes our people they don't really understand. They don't know.
Oh, man, that's straff that just mean you vet with your friend.
Okay.
Some of you vet with your friend because they get new week. You don't get new week. The opera find money on opera. You gossip all day. You check you get anger in you for them. You can't talk it. You hate. You two-faced. You two-faced basically. You two-faced. So it means you might go find someone and say that because you're not going heaven. Yeah. You're with the two-faced, then you're not going heaven too. What? Not going there, bro.
No way. No space.
When no space, man. You think when gossiping here, on the injury, you can be gossiping about all in here. Now everything gossip go free. We don't let you enter heaven because someone will be there. So we don't want you to come here and be gossiping about all that. Gossip about all here. Mom, you there?
I don't know. You guys hearing me? For some reason, my connection is just not stable. I don't know.
Yeah, myself, we don't really know, my man, but we hearing you now.
Going on and coming off, going on and coming off. I don't know. Something's not right.
We hearing you now.
Yep. Hold on 1 second here. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can be going ahead. Y'all keep talking. I mean, let me set something on my phone. Because usually I use my laptop and my phone at once. You hear me, Steve?
Yeah, we hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all keep talking. Let me set up something.
What Millboy? So the scripture that
y'all read the scripture, man. I didn't hear the scripture. I was off when you guys read the scripture. I don't know.
My man, maybe you can read it from your end. I don't want to put it together with me. Galatians 5:19. Galatians
5:19. Wow.
Yeah, from 19, 20, and 21. Me, I don't want to read it again for the church put and get there with me. Let me interpret it and get there.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Galatians 5:19. It says, now the works of your flesh are evident: sexual immorality, impurity, sins, sexuality, 20 say idolatry, sorcery, enmity, strife, jealousy, fit of anger, rivalries, dissensions, division, envy, drunkenness, orgies, and things like this. What that one mean?
Oh, keep on to 21.
Let me go to 21 from the NIV. It say, in envy and drunkenness and orgies and the likes, I warn you, as I did before, that those who live like this will not inherit the kingdom of God. Wow.
So yeah,
then heaven will be empty. That's why I know.
But that's why I said, Jenna, I say heaven will be empty. The first group of people that are going there are your pastor, because your pastor, according to Paul, you know what Paul said? Yeah. Paul said, if you are married and you divorce your wife, the only way you can remarry unless that person die. But most of the pastors, their wife, they're right in the same chair, they marry the wrong woman. So that means that your pastor going to hell. He's a heathen. Oh, that means that
God said we explain about everybody or the scriptures when at the end of the day. So,
but the truth about it is, monk. The truth about it, monk.
Because everybody just guessing.
If you actually look at that, if you actually look at the origin of that, that's not what Paul meant literally. That you will, because so I mean, if deacon who can catch the hay or they're not go to heaven. Because I know one person that won't be deacon that I called the other day on video. Monk, can you imagine? I saw the cheap beard and the 5 for 5 beard there around him. So he catch it, and according to report, the guy called was say to the boy I can drink palm and he catch it. That's why the guy called was say. So that means Joseph Bagala going to heaven too. You see it? So I mean, but that's not why he really meant, you know. So maybe I know you're looking for people not going to heaven, but I know there's some people stay make it. Heaven will not be empty. We'll be there with see some people. And those of you who couldn't speak to all on earth, if you see you in heaven, because we criticize a political leader, no political leader in heaven, yeah, you must speak to all, yeah. Now if you make it now, because I know how you lead your sycophantic behavior here and go there. But Monk, what's up, Monk? On again, man. Anyway, maybe on. We'll give us update from Liberia, what's going on in the country before we can get into the politics for the day.
So indeed, thank you so much. And let me say thanks to our followers, our viewers. Some of you, if you haven't yet shared the show, please, we want you to share, like, and comment as always. Thank you so much. So indeed, again, Steve, you are correct. Today is the 23rd of June and the 6th month. And gradually, this is the second to the last Sunday in the month of June. And the Father Day still continues. So there are a lot of churches today. We saw today that there are programs of their Father Day program today. People were jubilating, celebrating some workaholic fathers who have been doing all of the hard work in making sure that indeed they bring up their family the right way. So yes, we are moving very strong. With the news coming from Nimba County with one William Toba, we woke up this morning with the news that one William Toba commit suicide because his daughter refused for him to attend our birthday celebration. So because of that, I think he felt frustrated and commit suicide in Nimba County. So that's one of the latest news that we're getting from that part of Liberia. Again, with the yellow machine Wahala, the 2 buses on test in Liberia, there are a lot of growing jubilation, mixed reactions as to where we as people with the yellow machine Wahala, because mind you, there are news coming up out there from some politicians, especially those who are working into government, that indeed the yellow machine or 100 of out of the 285 yellow machines in country, but we are here to get that news as media institution, because mind you, the government arm that is responsible to bring out the news, we are yet to get them. So up to date, we are only hearing about they say, that say, uncle say, and the other person say. So again, there must be reaction also to that as to where are we or who bringing in these machines. If it is true that the machine are in country, how are they going to be maybe operator who going to operate these machines? So there are so many mixed reactions to these things as to how it's going to work out, especially with the machines issue. And again, we saw a post coming from the NTA, that is the National Transit Authority, informing the public that indeed there are 2 buses in country coming from Ghana that are on test to see whether our road are worthy for those buses to ply. If not, then that means those buses will not be in country. But if yes, that means 300 pieces of those buses will be here, according to the information we are getting from the NTA. So again, the same thing still continue. The lawmakers, the lower house, I think the clamors, they are reform forum, and there's some reaction to that. Also, people are saying, how come quietly they just go out there and have their reform forum, and maybe public were not informed. Others say, no, we are informed, and there are some new that we also get it, but we are still doing our investigation as to how much was spent when it comes to the Reform Forum that were organized by the lower house, headed by Speaker Councilor Polanti Kofa. And again, with the senator issues, state continuum, made reactions, and the president declare or publish his assets, and also the vice president, and also there are some mixed reactions as to that. How much was the president making, and all of these things, including the vice president again. So others are happy, and others are asking questions about these things. So far so good. Steve, Mark, and our viewers and our followers, these are some of the happening back home in Liberia.
Let's hear from Mark what's going on his end, what caught his attention, and because we'll have hopefully Representative Chairman Musa Hassan Bilete to join us here any moment from now. But let's hear from Mark. Mark, what say you, my man? What caught your attention? We're starting a new week. What's going on?
Well, the new week, I think Melbourne cover all the bases. He cover all 9 years. That's why Liberia is, and you laid the premise on the show. You know, one of the biggest problems in Liberia that we face with, I tell people that were born in the Western world was not given extra brain. It's just that the way how they were grooming our society. One of the biggest problems in Liberia, you cannot tell the difference between the people that went to school and the one that didn't go to school when it comes to decision making, how they analyze things. And you can see it every day. You know, when the president was elected, they told us that the top of his agenda was war crimes code, that they were going to set a precedent on the WIA administration by recouping stolen resources from WIA, that they were going to come with asset recovery, how they were going to do things and make sure that the people that stole state resources were going to pay. But now, when nothing seems to work, it shifted. So now they want to make people to believe that if you question the validity of the deals that's been signed, whether it was signed or bonus about this yellow machine, they want to make it to seem like if you question the legality of it, then you get Liberia. You are one of the ones that want the president not to succeed, that, you against the rescue train. You know, they are very good in creating their own narrative, and they can create story because they know that people don't pay attention in Liberia. We got some of the shortest attention span memory. And matter of fact, when it comes to the IQ, we are the lowest in Africa and the second dumbest people in the world. That's scientifically proven. So I'm just saying it, us Liberian, that just record. So they believe that when they come up with this little news here and there, people will fall for it. Now, what do you think happening now in Liberia? Everybody concentrating on the NTA buses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you see all on social media, even the ones that in America, they say they're doing some kind of a raw water in their test so they can bring 300. Okay, when you bring 300 MTA buses with all the roads conditions, you know that the country is already lacking when it comes to road infrastructure, right? And they tell them that they're going to bring 300, but they're testing 2. Do you need MTA buses to test the road water that's in Liberia? Just by living Liberia, do you need to put 2 on the road to test drive before you can determine road water that's in Liberia? But that's the country. That's how they understand them. They know that how our people think. So every time they will keep manufacturing something new. You know, the yellow machine, they lie. They say, oh, they were saying a deal. Matter of fact, you guys are lying. The information minister came probably with a press conference saying that it was not even part of that deal, that they were still talking. It was not even a sound deal. But guess what? So if the area of the yellow machines are in Liberia, it means while we were still contemplating on the yellow machine, we were already en route to Liberia. That just was to tell you, because it just been a couple of weeks since the debate about what was right and who they signed the deal with, that this guy was involved in different South Africa. He's a criminal. We are lengthy history of engaging in criminal deal, that he's not actually a real investor. But guess what? Next thing you know, we're seeing videos from the post saying that they got yellow machine. So the people, like I keep saying, the people that runs the affair of the state, they know exactly who they are dealing with, and they will not change their business model because they believe that they are dealing with a bunch of dummies in the millions, so they can do things and people will fall for it. That's just why it is.
So Monk, quickly before we even move further, you said something about the research regarding our acute in Africa and around the world.
Yeah.
And how we are projected. And I just want to substantiate what you said by saying, just think about the things that we celebrate. An entire group of people who deceptively, I'm talking about the Sanama Swans. Those are the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all Liberians. And some of the Sanama Swans are in America as well. They're grown women and men not small children. Some of them claim to be educated. And I'm not afraid to call them son of a swan because they call themselves that way. The son of a swan, it means you're pig. So if you decide to call yourself a pig and identify as a pig, we'll call you that way. But without, look, Monk, the place I know we have a fundamental problem as a people. How do you celebrate somebody for doing what they're supposed to do that you pay them for doing it for?
That's what happened when mediocrity is the standard of your society, right? You imagine a man who promised, who ran on the idea of accountability that when he his asset, it's supposed to be success in Liberia. Then it means he's doing something when in fact it's just part of a job responsibility. And you know one thing they did, I was talking about this show, they lie. I tell you, when the people supporting Liberia, they will create lies and defend their own lies. They say Joseph Boaga is the only president in recorded history that declared as which was a lie. Madam Sally did it twice. She did it before Kennedy said she filed with the National Elections Commission, and she did it even when she was president. Madam Sally listed her garden, her banks, her investment in mutual funds in America, her property, the estimated value land by land by land. And they are telling you that Joseph Boaga is the first in history that declared asset. When you find the asset raises even more questions than answer. That's the country for you, my brother.
That's the first part I know that we got problem. The second place I know that we got problem also is, even if this information is true, even if it is true that they're bringing yellow machine, where are they bringing them from? Who gave it to Liberia? How you just celebrate anything and everything? Who told you this is how it works? It's like me coming to tell you, say, I stole your own money, but because I buy one shoe, I brought it. You won't ask question where I got the shoes from, whatever it is, while celebrating the shoes. So it doesn't matter. It does not matter where I got it from. It doesn't matter. You don't want to know? Because you could be also held as accomplice for aiding and abetting. You don't want to know. I can have 4 shoes, but one day I just bring a new pair of shoes to you. You don't want to know how I got it, where I got it from? You don't want to know? We're in the 21st century too, though. We're not in the 1940s. But I think if we're in the 1940s, I'll give it a pass. I will say we don't know better. We don't know anything better. But we're in the 21st century. We're in 2024. We left the 90s. We left the 80s. My people, yo, let's be serious, man. Who even celebrates 2 bosses? Who celebrates bosses? How can you bring yourself this low? Who celebrates bosses? Can that's something that's all been news? How you allow these people to take the big power and give you chicken change, and you celebrate them for giving you chicken change? How? And we'll say this thing you're there with us. We told you this is all a distraction. This is a distraction. This is a distraction from the government. And I said this to the Unity Party government. We said it on SKTV. You can use lies and propaganda to win. You can't use lies and propaganda to come to lead or to govern. You can't do that. They need to stop. And these are some of the things that make us can't take our foot off the brake when it comes to your. Then everything you do or you say we got to scrutinize it. I saw another young man writing that it's a new standard that's been set. I said the people who think that you're educated and who feel that you're educated because you can sit behind a computer and copy and paste and write all kind of things, you get a free time on your hand. I didn't want to follow you. I didn't want to praise you. But this is embarrassing, my people. This is embarrassing to the core. This is disgraceful to us that we celebrate these kind of things. This is embarrassing. You know, I woke up and I saw. Anyway, let me work on Lawrence. Lawrence, sorry, I didn't mean to to ignore you or to disrespect you, but welcome to
because I thought you know what to welcome one of my incoming deacon.
yeah, let me acknowledge Lawrence. Lawrence, welcome to the show. How are you, Chief? What's going on, boss?
Chief, thank you for having me. Just a few days, it's not easy even up the person has to speak. But even though today we are not receiving any thunder, yeah, since 4 o'clock this afternoon, it's been raining here. It's still falling. So thank God, no thunder today. But yesterday, day before yesterday, was terrible for us. So I apologize for not being on the show. I missed the show. The issue about the yellow machine hit Bond County, especially Bond Mines. Supporters of Unity Party are in a jubilant move. Even the two new bosses that hit the city, the other man, the other man to the attack center and say, one thing I know, Boncado will receive some because I 300 coming, Boncado will get some, so it wouldn't be packaged back on be transport. So yeah, you know the video is all on social media. Steve more, my brother Mabel, the Yellow Machine, Facebook. So every corner of Beaumont, you see supporters, yeah, celebrating it.
Yeah.
So maybe the part of the 7 will get maybe 2. Yeah, we'll be managing on this. I'll be facing team.
Anyway, I like the way you just said 2 because a team of Bonkan is receiving about 19 pieces.
Lawrence, so that's that. Yeah.
Hey, if I go off again, then I'm done for the show today because I don't know for some reason my connection here.
No,
I say you said the video, you saw it?
My man, you can be done. You can be done, my man.
Yeah, no. Mr. Mo, you gotta be fighting. I can fight sometime.
Oh yeah.
My man.
This is my favorite to get kicked off the show.
That's the stress. That's the stress part of the childhood that I really admire.
But let's go back. Lawrence, you were saying that
at time Mr. Mo, you better man never drop. Never drop.
Let me ask you this question, Lawrence.
Yeah,
Lawrence, are you there?
I say you said the video.
I think.
Yeah, I'm here, Steve.
Yes, I did. I saw it. But let me ask you this question. Some of these things, we don't let them put them out to promote this kind of foolishness. And most of our people seeing it, they know about it. But let me ask you the question. Did you say people are celebrating 2 bosses? Oh, man.
2 bosses that are on test. Let me join.
2 bosses.
If I mean, out of
the party, even the attacking centers around here, the T-shirt, you go there, you see supporters, they will be showing the photos. Even the yellow machine. Just last evening, I visited the road to get tea and bread. On a heavy downpour of rain.
But Steve, why is that screen show you? Why you finding that screen? Why you finding that uncommon?
Let me say this. Let me just say this quickly. So senators then divided almost $1 million among themselves.
No, they did one over 5 first, though. I know
it didn't make you vex. You don't make excuses for it.
Yeah.
They bring 2 bosses and you celebrate?
Yeah. That's why other men are on a retreat or reform, but that is their own MO to get their fair share of the power. So they can say retreat because now they know everybody mad with the retreat because why?
Steve, are you crying? Steve, you don't have to cry. Sometimes yeah.
I'm not crying, yo. I'm just we'll be here.
After 176 years.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we're not beyond, we're beyond. Beyond is just after. Beyond is beyond.
Dog is saying, like, bro, how can you allow somebody to treat you like that?
How? And the worst thing about it, Steve, is even people that are in the capital, people who are in the capital city that we even expect to know better are the one that even sometimes look, they are the one that even send some information out to the people with their dancing, photos and so on, and be telling the people that yes, we are dancing up because that's what is happening. I said, what? Are you kidding me?
Let me give you guys another breaking news today. Today, the chairman myself will lecture earlier this morning. The chairman raised up, the Jeremiah Kun, he said declare his asset, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think chairman was skimming through him and I was looking through it as well. But he called me to tell me, he said, oh, I thought sometime in the past, Jeremiah Kun said that the hospital that he had, he turned it over to the government. You can remember that controversy about the hospital?
Yes.
Mhm.
He said he turned over to the Liberian government after the controversy surfaced.
Yes, and credit to Akara's Gray. Credit
Yeah.
to Akara's Gray.
Yeah.
When we can give credit to people, Akara's Gray said that is not true because there is no record.
Yes. Akara Gray said that was a lie. And guess
Yes.
what? The hospital is listed as one of his assets again.
And this is a senior hospital.
And people will not, they will not look at that part, but they will celebrate because he declared.
This is the same hospital. This is the same hospital.
That country is a
That's Central International.
Yes.
The Center for Transparency and Accountability, we told you during the election that Jeremiah Kun stole almost 1 million United States dollar for that hospital from the government. He stole that money. But he made it a personal property after he stole the money from the government. We told you. Hey, you may excuse it. Hey, wait, I said now.
Yep.
Wow.
The hospital is listed. After he said he turned it over, now it's one of his many assets that he owns in Liberia now.
Folks, you're hearing now.
Oh my God. So I didn't even bother to look at the rest of the document. Like, you know what? If the man who leads the country cannot even be transparent, if he can just make up something just for the sake of declaring an asset, why should I waste my time to find Jeremiah Kun asset declaration? It makes no sense to waste of time. Just skip away.
Jeremiah Kun, the hospital that we talk about, we told you on SKTV here. We read a report where he was indicted, and not even he won. That other one called Reverend Ines, that other criminal and that other alleged criminal also, he was part of the report. That other then took money. That's why I don't call him Reverend, I call him Ines. I don't call these people then Reverend. When I say people get veiled and you disrespect a person in the way you thought that other person, the one I'm talking so long, you understand that the most important thing. I will not. In fact, those of you who feel like I can speak English, I can speak English more than you. I just choose to be descriptive, and I will continue to be descriptive as I am until the behavior can change. I can't call these people Reverend. I can't call them men of God because it doesn't make any sense. How can Jeremiah Kun tell you? How can the two people who's in charge of the country be liars, crooks, criminals, and deceivers? How? And I'm supposed to scout the radio and counsel and say, let's be civil and be respectful. I don't get no respect for no criminal. I don't mean respect and criminal don't go in the same sense. Somebody might be killing, stealing from you, but you do anything about respect. It's not about respect. It's about pointing out what it is. It's about pointing out what it is. Sometimes be diplomatic and people, the way you say it and the way you can talk and the way you can do that. And you hear the thing I say, and you understand the thing I say, that all that matters. Anything else does not matter. You get in the code, you get in the language clearly. And I will not change the way. I will call them criminals and crooks and liars because of the behavior, that the action and so forth. I get Jeremiah going to tell you, he turned the hospital over, but then he reported it as his assets. But the same money to be able to get your asset, he took it from the Liberian people. He stole from you, went and built the hospitals. That told my financial that on asset and you see your money that they took. I saw Primo there, senator, get 1 million in your account, 1.7 million. Oh, you ain't see nothing yet. Sitting senator, get 1.7 million in your account. So that Primo his salary. So that means he do nothing with his salary for the time he been there. The House of Representatives and the Senate, he do nothing. He do nothing when he touch it. I see nothing. Those middle boys rotting rich. And you will suffer in poverty. They both take your own money, go and build university. They can't tell you to pay for your children to go to those university and no high schools. That ain't right there. They take government money, go and build university, build high schools, then you can't pay. For your children to go to those same high schools and those same universities, they tell you to pay. Then you pay again. Then guess what? That thing continue to roll because guess what? The family and the children and the benefit and the inheritance. And you're not doing nothing about it. You're sitting there. You're sitting there. You're celebrating because they gave report. Oh Lord. And let me say this to those of you who will call later on in the show. Please, I'm encouraging you. Please don't come in public and say, okay, let's pray. No. There is no prayer that can substitute reality. And the reality here is this. These people are stealing. There is no amount of prayer that will stop them from stealing. In fact, the more you pray, that the more brave they will be stealing and they will be lying. Yeah. Instead of the director don't declare your asset. And you get almost 1 million too. How many getting him? How many getting him again? He jet over. How many getting again? Just say that, man. And those are the ones that they reported. I'm talking about the one that report you. I'm talking about the one that was shady, what they hide in their family, then me and other people than Nemo. Those are the ones that they decided that they would just put out there to the public. You're celebrating. The other person declared that after you're celebrating. You're celebrating. They celebrate you. You'll be celebrating. No more. I beg you, today we'll try to open the lines a little early. Because me, I definitely want to hear about it from the Liberian people. Who they think can be the next leader. And where are we headed as a country? Those are the two questions we want to address. We want to give our people time today to talk. People from Liberia. So we're taking calls early today. You will talk. We want you to talk. You want the only thing I'm begging you when you can, please don't say let's pray. No, it's not working. I don't know, Lawrence, are you able to take any calls from over there, please? Yeah, let's take 1 or 2 calls from you today. We'll open the line early. 2 questions. Where are we headed as a country? And who do we think can be the next leader to change Liberia? Or who do we think can change Liberia as a leader? That the 2 questions. We open the line today. Everybody will have 1 minute or 1 minute 30 seconds. We're not going 2 minutes. Please address those 2 questions. Please, those 2 questions, let's address them today. Let's hear from our people on ground while Melbourne will settle. Thank you so much, Lawrence.
Okay, 0778 550 086 02 1302. Those are the numbers you can call this evening and be part of the SKTV show. The show is really on radio format here in Lower Bone County, Bone Mine specifically. 0778 25 50 50 086 02 1302. Those are the numbers you can call to be part of the show. This lovely Sunday evening here. Where are we heading? Who do you think is capable of leading this country? This first caller is on the line. Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Your name, where you come from?
My name is Emmanuel Robert. I'm calling from around the Red Light area.
Okay, let me hear you quickly, Chief.
I've tried to follow your show for almost the last 1 hour. Driving from Bone County to Monrovia. I understand the Liberian politicians are dishonest, right? But when some of your people, some of your panelists come on these shows, you as media institutions, you as a radio station, you are under the obligation to protect the sanity of journalism. You are under that obligation. You don't allow people to come to your radio shows and then put out outlandish accusations against people and use profane languages on people using your radio station as an institution. You're not doing good for journalism in the country. Because in journalism, you have to be ethical. You have to be responsible and protect people's rights. But you cannot allow your talk show hosts, wherever they are in this world, to come to your platform, use your platform to get anything against anybody. See how they got what is the public today.
So can I engage you?
Thank
please?
Thank you. No seaway. No seaway.
Your boss is saying that you have 1%
Thank you.
Don't allow your leadership to be used in this manner.
Thank you. You make your point already, Chief. Thank you. I appreciate you for making your contribution.
One question, man. I really wanted to ask him a question.
0778
addressing later, you know. It's a
okay. This person, where you come from? I'm okay. Your name?
Yeah, according to what you're saying just now about the person who will lead up in the next year to come, I think we should not put people now in power today, they owe this, that. They are the irresponsible people that will ever see. I used to tell people before that Jeremiah Paul, the hospital that he gave to people saying that he gave it to the government, he's not getting that. He just do it because he wanted power and he wanted plenty of people to come on his side and say, oh, Jeremiah in his school. When I said that one people say one of the uncle and eager men ever in Liberian history is Jeremiah Paul. People can believe it. Yes, you give something to the country as free donation. We should take it back from there and say it for you because it asks you to declare your access. Then who does that?
Thank you, my brother. You make your point. This person, 0778-25-5050, 086-02-1302. Those are the numbers you can call this evening and be part of the SKTV show. This show is really on radio format, 99.3 FM here in Bone County. Yeah, this love is on the evening. What's on the evening here in Beaumont? This caller is on the line. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Hello?
Yeah, your name, where you come from?
Yes, this is Emmanuel Richard on the conversation for Upper.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, and I would never say how to your panelists, and for us to listen to this station, SKTV, I think we are benefiting a lot, right? If anybody has issues with any of the panelists, you can tell you another radio station, look, this country we're living in, that we see no day. When people come on this platform to provide direction for elaborate people, you get other people because they are benefiting from, most of the guys who are stealing our money, they all want to lash at people. SKTV, you people are doing well. We enjoy it because they show no different mean you get that thief.
Thank you.
What for 40 years? It is wrong. For you to see a man that preach more, you would think you get 1 million here. Got one preach more, you got that money for. You look at it, boom. Jeremiah, go to us at a particular hospital. The hospital now on you to us because you put money in a budget because you were never come up on it. You want to coach out with me the banner. We put money in the budget at the end of the day. When we try to question him, he said that hospital is not for you, the hospital is on. But today, you put it in after declaration. You want us to celebrate that kind of nonsense?
Thank you, my brother. You make up. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, my brother. Thank you. You make a point. Let me see who is on this line. Let me see. Let me go to line 2 and see who is on it. 077-825-5050, 086-02-1302, 70 minutes past 7. This is time chat right here. This caller is on the phone lines. Good evening, your name, where you come from? Hello? Good evening. Too bad I can't get a person. 086 02-1302, 077-825-5050. This caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, your name, where you come from?
My name, I'm calling my name Matari.
Yeah, you choose. Go ahead.
First of all, let me say thank you for the talk on. It's like I'm absolutely disappointed when it comes to Liberian politicians. The politicians in Liberia are such a bunch of evil people that only think of themselves. And now to your question, who I think will be the next person in this country? Trust me, for free, I don't believe that in our mind we'll have another person that will make president except maybe that town riches. But when it comes to the politicians in this country, the guys are evil, they are a bunch of criminals, they are deceived, they are all dancing with the dance of the devil. So we don't believe in them no longer. It's just a liberation country, we have to look at it. But I told people a long time, I said Liberia don't need prayer. What we need is action. We, the citizens of this country, need to rise up against this politician.
Thank you.
We don't rise up against these politicians. They got with dance the dance, and then we sit at the back of our houses, crow
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You make your point already. Thank you. 086021302. I take 2 more calls and go to Steve. 0778 255050. This caller is on the phone line. He said, hello, Yanni, where you come from? Yeah, Yanni, where you come from?
Yeah, I'm Victor Delita, so I've come from another street like Leroy Johnson. Thank you very much for the fact that you discussion. Let me say Sekou and President Mark. Let me say thank to Sekou and President Mark. So, and my brother, Liberian government is a very serious, complex situation that's very difficult to be handled and understood. Let's see how people will come on the media to defend people that are squandering our opportunities. See, these guys looking to power on the matter of peace. They are far more corrupt. Look at Joseph Imam Wakai, who just presented his assets. Why the public assets and according to the code of conduct said before you get power. And he declares power, he declares public assets in the administration.
Thank you.
So they have to believe.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. You make your point already. Let me take. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. This person is our last caller here. This person is our last caller. Let me go to line 2 and see who is on this line. This person is our last caller. 0778 255050 08602.
Let them more calls. I beg you. We got time. Let them call. We got time all here today.
Okay, this person. Good evening. Your name? Where you come from? I'm okay. Lawrence Moore is my name. What is your name? Where you come from? Hello? Hello? Tuba, I can hear you. 086021302 0778 255050. You can put in your caller here. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Your name? Where you come from?
My name is Jackson. From Lower Johnson.
Yeah, you down. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, this country, we don't have to depend on this trial and error. The best thing in my mind for this country, the best person in my mind is President Weah. Until we can bring this man back, I think our country will be fixed. Because we bring Joseph Weah, thinking that he will do what is needful. Now he's not doing nothing. Tomorrow we say, oh, let's say the assume Alexander Cummings. Alexander Cummings may be the ground blood on. So where are we going in this country? Who can we trust? I think we have start some good. So I think it will be the best man to come and fix our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. You make your point. This person, let me see what's on the line here. Tuba. Hello, your name? Where you come from? Hello, your name? Where you come from? Yeah, you chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, the people already in the production of the country, so God will continue to bless that God. May God bless them with the charity in 2029.
Inshallah. Let me see who is here. To vow this person. Hello? Hello? Good evening.
Hello?
Your name? Where you come from? I can continue with you. I can continue with this person. 086021302 0778255050. Those are the number you can call this evening. Be part of the SKTV show right here. This show is relay on radio format in Bon County, Bon Mine specifically. Hello, your name? Where you come from?
Yeah, sir?
Your name? Where you come from?
I'm Joe calling from the Liberian.
I hear you. How is my give you this evening? I hear you quickly.
Yeah, thank you for the show. Thank SKTV for the show. Sekou, all of them. Thank you for the show. But what I want to do, what I appeal to them, because since most of them got it out there how to see this country, 2029 or even 2027 will be the federal election. They can come from them that run to be either senator, president or vice president, and some of them to vote for them because what was the thing of them and they can always find a solution for this. But we can't continue to put one person there over and over. We will be doing the same mistake.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. You make your point.
We want to try new questions.
See a president for we say good. The CEO say good. This person, hello, your name is yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you, my brother. Go ahead. Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Thank you very much. 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You can call this evening and make your point. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Nima, where you come from? My man network is bad this evening. I'm not getting you. You can call this evening and be part of the show, the SKTV show. Hello? Good evening. Hello? Yeah, Nima, where you come from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Baptist Liberia Headed. Emmanuel Johnson.
Yeah, you should go ahead.
Yeah, but I think when it's a lot of discussion, but my only contribution is if you decide to choose for yourself instead of asking for, you can get one. So that's really whatever manage, maybe next time we'll ask for that.
Thank you. Make your point. Thank you. We gotta go to the Mount Zion. Mount Zion. Yeah, this caller. Hello?
Yeah, I'm from brother.
Yeah, Nima, where you come from, brother?
Yeah, I'm Melvin Johnson calling for Tori.
You say your name again?
I said Melvin Johnson calling for Tori.
Yeah, you chief. Go ahead. Too bad. Oh, your network is bad, brother. I know the problem, Tori.
Because you get some of that in school,
Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Hello, thank you. Yeah, man, brother. Thank you. I know Steve, President Moore, the CEO, 2029, 2026. Let me see this guy. Hello? Hello, caller. 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You can call and make your input. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Yeah, my name is calling from Chocolate City.
Yeah, you, Chief. Go ahead. You're going off the line. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Steve, you can take control. You are muted, Steve.
I beg you, let's take more calls, please.
Okay, this person. Hello?
Point, get more data.
Hello? Believe you, caller, anywhere you come from? This person, I'm not hearing you. Hello? 086-02-1302-0778-25-50-50. You can put in your call this evening. I hear you. Hello, your name, where you come from? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, your name?
Yeah, my name is Moses. Speaking from Baptist Seminary.
Yeah, you chief. Go ahead.
The best president who were born, the best president with Steve and Joseph Baga.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You make your point. You make your point already. Joseph Baga, the best president.
Yeah.
Also.
So Lawrence, you can stop it. I got some information to share with people.
Okay. Go ahead, CEO.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to Steve, to you, and Melbourne and Monk. I was not actually planning to come on today, but you know, I was obliged to come on because I've been watching, I've been listening, off and on, and then some information that I received, I think we can share with a lot of people is about.
Mhm.
I saw people being happy sharing yellow machines, and now
Yep.
buses coming out of somewhere out of nowhere, buses appearing in Liberia. Joseph Walker making children happy, making the rescue children happy in Liberia. Now we have a network in Ghana that is sharing video around that we have some unscrupulous elements involving in some dubious deal. They are rebranding buses that are already registered in Ghana, belonging to Ghanaian government. They're not brand new buses. Buses that are already in Ghana being branded, and they got Ghanaian number plate on it and everything on it being used in Ghana. Now all of a sudden, those buses being rebranded, putting Liberia on them, and then putting NTA on them. So we're gonna play the video so the people can hear it, they can see for themselves, and then we can talk. Then we can talk about it from there.
Something that our team today we followed. We are asking questions. We are following these buses. Ayalolo buses, today some were branded at Achimota, and they call Liberia. These are the Ayalolo buses. We want to ask. You can see the number there, GS 155316. And at Achimota, immigration officers, they were following these buses with a truck, and that's a pickup truck. And Achimota, they have come to Achimota. Rebrand the buses in Inina. These are Ayalolo buses. We know where they are heading. We have people on their tail. But we want to ask the Ghana government, why are they rebranding these buses and taking them to Liberia? What is happening in Liberia? That our buses are Ghana Fusikato, they are being rebranded. Nana Komia STC, are these your buses? Now, you can see what they were doing. They have put National Transit Authority. I don't know if there's an NTA in Ghana, but these are buses registered in Ghana. Our Ghana numbers 2016, and they register buses way. Today, at Chimota, they were all rebranded and they are on their way to Liberia. So we are just asking a question. The next time we come here, we are going to come here with a big expose to let Ghanaians know where these buses ended up. So we want Ghanaians to know. So we took some videos of what is happening. Buses in India. You can also see a pickup truck na edi omonimukono. The pickup truck the license number na was a GT 6824. Immigration officers na omude bus de nim de buy ni GT Ghana GT 682416. Sa pickup truck way and edi buses way nim. And rebranded Ayalolo buses. Where are they taking them to? Most say Ayalolo buses and you don't want to use it in Ghana. What they call Liberia, did you sell it? Because they still have a Ghana number plate on them, registered in Ghana. It belongs to the Ghana government. Yebusa MPP for Sa buses way where are you taking it to? Let me show you videos of what we actually captured today. Timer, Amobefa bus no Ediakono. Do we have videos here, team? All right, I think we have something.
Yo, look, the thing buses there, you're bluffing when you're bro. We'll see people in Ghana. They're rebranding the buses.
buses and they call Liberia. I'm friend NTA. So we are asking a simple question. Nana Kumia, yes, to the taxpayer. We want to ask, say, why are they rebranding the Ayalolo buses? Are they normally call Liberia? Do we have an NTA in Ghana? These are simple questions we are asking. Say, could be a transport area in companies, something that.
So I don't know whether you understand everything that we just heard. So the buses that JNB people are carrying in Liberia right now, either somebody stole it or somebody involved in a dubious act with some people in Ghanaian government selling the people public transit buses to some people in Liberia. Now people are complaining about it. Sooner or later, you'll see some popular uprising about this in Ghana. What kind of disgrace do people continue to expose Liberia to? Liberia, with all the $1 million you're stealing, you don't get money to go buy buses from the original factory. You can order buses from the factory that manufacture these buses. You have to go and steal from Ghana people there, Ghanaian citizens are complaining that Liberia is involved with some people dubiously. Ghanaians buses that are already registered in Ghana with Ghanaian plate on it. Now they are rebranding them in Ghana before driving into Liberia. So I thought to share this information with you guys. I thought it was just, shameful and disgraceful. Liberia can stay, buy buses if they want to, but to go to other country and involve in dubious act to take the people, team them from them, dubiously with no information, things that are already registered. The guy was reading to you the lesson plate and assigned numbers on these buses. Now those are the things that we are celebrating. Who know how they are? That's why nobody have problem about why yellow machines are coming to Liberia. The only question people asked was, how was the yellow machines acquired? Did you follow the actual procurement processes? Did you follow the legislature approval? Did you do or the cost of these buses? Let's say if you're coming from the president, does the president have enough money to actually acquire these buses? What about the story behind, the yellow machines? What about the story behind the Willogishi Mountain sale? They never addressed any of those things. But they want you to believe that Joseph Boakai is working. Now, if we can find out that these buses are being stolen or being illegally taken from Ghana to Liberia, who know? Maybe they stole the buses. Who bring the yellow machine to? Maybe they stole it. So one day, somebody come from South Africa or somewhere else say, "Well, we had our machine here. Somebody stole it, took it to Liberia." This is disgraceful. Why would people expose Liberia to this kind of disgrace and disrespect? So, your take on it. Maybe we can stay here from Liberian people, but I thought this for you guys is very, very disgraceful and embarrassing.
So, I have a question for you. Is this person reading or maybe talking about these buses? Are they from the media? Because mind you, from the media, right?
It's the media that is exposing it. You hear the guy saying that the next video they're going to do, they will do more exposure.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were able to talk to some people there. They're telling us that there's some criminal and dubious activity going on there in Ghana between some corrupt official of Ghana selling Ghanaian properties to some corrupt guys in Liberia. They don't even know. Someone is saying that they're not even buying it. Someone is saying that they're taking the thing in Liberia, so the money they're going to come. They're not going to come to Ghanaian government. They're going to come to some corrupt guy who are coordinating with other corrupt Liberian officials to take the thing, into Liberia that belongs to Ghana.
Well, for me, off when you guys show that video, but I mean, it just sounds comical, but that's Liberia for you. If a city like Brooklyn Park can take one old helmet and pull on Joseph Boga here in the name of giving an ambulance, I mean, like, what? There is nothing to it again. I mean, come on. This is nothing. It's just a disgrace that when you say if people think you're playing politics, that your lawmaker can steal millions of dollars from you, and you can come to a city like Brooklyn Park. Brooklyn Park is not even one of the biggest cities in the state of Minnesota. That a city can give you a refurbished or some old trashy ambulance when you can buy ambulance in the bulk and call the manufacturer and get some of the top line product. But guess what? They are celebrating the country. So those politicians will keep doing it over and over because the people themselves. That's why I say, Sekou, like, bro, will always struggle because you cannot think better if you haven't seen better. In Liberia, everything is acceptable. Can you imagine India? I'm not saying India is now a global power. They're not one of the bigger countries. But in terms of living standard, India is one of the poorest countries in the world. They will take bunch of that scraps, the leftover. What if a country like India, where people use bicycle, can send you a bus? Tell me, how valuable that bus you think is? Isn't that recycling? Isn't that trash? Isn't that just finding a way to dump their old trash? But we will accept that in Liberia. Then by the time it gets to Liberia, within the space of a couple of months, you can't even just see those buses. And you're talking about Ghana.
And the person who actually gave us the information, the person said, your people, you got a lot of criminal in your country. I said, why? He said, isn't this embarrassing? He said, we Ghanaians are looking for their bosses. And now they are tracing the bosses that the bosses are going to Liberia. Yeah.
The bosses are in Liberia looking for their bosses in Ghana.
And now they stay rebranding some of it. Now the next video will show you will be, maybe you'll show tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It will be some Liberian people that went to Liberia, that went to Ghana, that are there also when they are rebranding the bosses. To change to remove the Ghanaian name on the buses and put Liberia on it. NTA.
So, Mr. Connect, I know it sounds funny, but
it's embarrassing, Steve.
Yes,
It's
I know
not
it sounds
funny, it's
funny,
embarrassing.
but that's the point I wanted to go to. I don't understand though. Is this just deliberately the people being evil? Our leaders just shameless? What is it? Is it that something is not right somewhere? What really happened that we can?
I think God just exposing them because they got enough money to get brand new.
Yes.
Anyway, they want to get it. Why will you go and engage in dubious act to take people, old bosses? Ghanaians are asking for their properties. Now they're tracing it to Liberia. And this is not SKTV reporting. You see this? So, if this was coming from SKTV directly, we're saying, Liberia government went with
what do I always say?
XYZ, they were still going to say. Yeah.
Mr. Kanaja, as you're saying, they have the ability to purchase new buses though. They have the finances to do all these things.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a mentality.
People are asking that.
Why you think your pro-temp
Yeah, we play again. We play the video.
Because the video collapsed by surprise. So people can't even believe it happened.
Yeah, we play the video. What?
Yeah, this is disgraceful. Hold on 1 second. Let me play the video again.
Our team today, we followed. We are asking questions. We are following these buses. Ayalolo buses, today, some were branded at Achimota, and they call Liberia. These are the Ayalolo buses. We want to ask, you can see the number there, GS 155316. And at Achimota, immigration officers, they were following these buses with a truck, and that's a pickup truck. And Omo ba Achimota. They have come to Achimota. Omo be rebrand the buses in Nina. These are Ayalolo buses. We know where they are heading. We have people on their tail. But we want to ask the Ghana government, why are they rebranding these buses and taking them to Liberia? What is happening in Liberia? That our buses are Yedi Ghana Fusika, they are being rebranded. Nana Komia STC, are these your buses? Now you can see what they were doing. They have put National Transit Authority. I don't know if there's an NTA in Ghana, but these are buses registered in Ghana. Our Ghana numbers 2016, and they register buses way. Today, at Chimota, they were all rebranded and they are on their way to Liberia. So we are just asking a question. The next time we come here, we are going to come here with a big expose to let Ghanaians know where these buses ended up. So we want Ghanaians to know. So we took some videos of what is happening. Buses in here. You can also see a pickup truck na edi omonimo the pickup truck the license number na was no GT 6824 immigration officers na omode bus denim de buy ni GT Ghana GT 682416 sa pickup truck way and edi buses way nim and rebranded Ayalolo buses. Where are they taking them to? Most say Ayalolo buses and you don't want to use it in Ghana. What they call Liberia, did you sell it? Because they still have a Ghana number plate on them registered in Ghana. It belongs to the.
Listen to that part. The buses are not new buses, and now as they rebranding it, they still have Ghanaians information on it, but you're putting on a Liberia and they put the NTA.
Ghana government. Yebusa MPP for Sa buses we know. Where are you taking it to? Let me show you videos of what we actually captured today. Time amoba say amoba bus no edi akono. Do we have videos here, team? All right, I think we have something.
This is SKTV.
Buses and they call Liberia. I'm a friend NTA. So we are asking a simple question. Nana Kumia, yes, to the taxpayer. We want to ask, say, why are they rebranding the Ayalolo buses? Are they they call Liberia? Do we have an NTA in Ghana? These are simple questions we are asking. Could be a transport area in companies. Something that
so we call them Ayalolo buses. In Ghana, those of you who have lived in Ghana, you know what is Ayalolo buses, and it seems like it belongs to the government, like the same we have our NTA or NTA in Liberia. Now, the used buses from Ghana, the thing they want Ghanaian now use, that the one will now go involved in dubious art, criminal art, to further disgrace Liberia. You know, I don't know how they're going to defend this, but still, like you rightly put it, it's difficult for you to wrap your head around what is just happening to our country before our eyes. Where in the world? You know, I saw a post from Mark Jabate, the now assistant minister at the Internal Affairs. GNB really know how to make his children happy. From yellow machines to buses. So now that is clear that GNB the one that is involved in stealing the people buses from Ghana, because his minister said it to Liberia. What did we do to God to deserve these kinds of disgraceful, humiliating situations? More. What did we do? to God.
I don't know. That's why I keep saying there's no path for us.
I can see Steve like a speechless. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. You okay?
Truly speaking, Mr. Kane,
this beyond disgrace.
not only that is embarrassing, but even if you choose to go that kind of low, the buses are 8 years old. The guy said that 2016.
Yeah.
They acquired the bus. So
Labrador is a dump site.
maybe me,
Recycle country.
maybe my mind is a little different from other people, but Mr. Kane, the reason why I don't even know what to say, because my time on earth, I haven't seen any group of people decide to bring shame and disgrace to themselves like that when there is no need for that.
Yeah, unnecessary.
So there is no, it's not even called for. There was no need to even do that because the Labropo now waiting for your bosses. Now, even if you want, so at what point do we get to do something and they want for everybody to celebrate this kind of thing, and when you don't celebrate it, you hate the country.
Yeah, I really wanted to hear Liberian people reacting to this, but we don't have Sekou on, and Lawrence is not on.
Let me tell you something, Sekou. The Ayalolo system, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was introduced in 2016 because of the traffic congestion in Accra. So they import their buses by line, by different vendors, right?
So, Mr. Montale Sakom, Sekou, if you want me to take calls, then how the transition is to be, so that we can hear from our people with the latest news.
Yeah, I don't know how many minutes we're going to have, but it's better we hear from
Maybe we're going to get more time for the kind of information, because myself, I just follow to make sure that what you just share with us is 100% truth. I just follow the website and I went straight into the TV station. Indeed, is 100% true on what you just share with us. So indeed, again, so let me just transition so that our people can be part of the show and to know about the latest news that are coming on, that indeed those buses that are coming in country are all rebranded, or the 2 buses are rebranded coming from Ghana, and someone said has spent almost 8 years according to the information that we're getting. So indeed, so let me transition.
So I've only 2 old buses been registered and said it. 2 old buses?
No, they got more.
They got 300 more coming.
Yeah, they are rebranding them. What they're doing right now, they are rebranding them. Like like Mo was saying, the Ayalolo buses, they're in Ghana. Like Mo said, they brought them in 2016. Now the tire away. Somebody now trying to sell it in behind the Ghanaian people there.
This is what happened in Sekou from the Ayalolo system. Mm-hmm. When they brought the Ayalolo buses in Accra, because it was a public bus metro system, right? But in the Ayalolo system, there are certain buses that they mark so that when there are traffic congestion, they treat them like emergency vehicle that will be given preferences in traffic. You understand what I'm saying? Steve, they gave them first preferences. It's almost like you get traffic congestion, but certain buses, based on their color, you will have to make way for them to go because they carry a lot of people. They are public transport. So it's like they are trying to change the fleet because they are older. They are trying to bring new, and don't forget Ghana building a fast-speed railroad system. So they are bringing newer buses and with the fast-speed railroad system for public transport to make it easy. To make traveling easy. Or easier in Accra. So now it seems like our Ghanaians say, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to go take all the trash from Ghana and bring it to Liberia, and then we can boost the rescue mission morale. That's just why it's all about here. So they got some people in Africa who want to take advantage of it by cheating the system. They think they can make money off of it in Ghana by selling it maybe cheaper or at a lower cost, because they are all considered scrap now by Ghana standard. So you can chuck the trash in Liberia, and that's why they took advantage. I want to tell you, there are 300 more coming because there are more that they are being rebranding or refurbishing. That's exactly what's happening.
In fact, according to the information, those Ayalolo buses, it was actually originally funded by the World Bank through some, some agencies called the Agent Franchise du Développement, the French, the development. So the Ghanaian government actually is the one that work with them and they facilitate to get the fund. So now the initial money that they gave them to start on that thing was $95 million. Ghana getting $95 million from the World Bank to get these buses to use it. At some point, they were even having struggle to pay the drivers. In 2020, the drivers even, struck for not getting paid. But Ghana finished to use that bus, those buses tire. They got $95 million from World Bank to purchase the brand new buses. The tire were a Liberia government going out to steal it behind the Ghanaian people. Ghanaian people are looking for their buses that they are tire away. Somebody taking our money. Maybe they're giving it to them for free, or they're stealing it. But then now they're going to, if we don't want to expose this one right now, you know what they're going to do? They're going to put huge money to it that they spend on those buses. And they're going to lie to say they get it from different area, not Ghana. They're going to say they get it from China or Taiwan.
Mr. Kana, can you play again? Can you please play again before we do the first call up? Before nobody talking. Yeah, we're still on the radio. Can you please play again?
Yeah, you can do that.
This is one of the very first time where I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
our team today, we followed. We are asking questions. We are following these buses. Ayalolo buses, today, some were branded at Achimota, and they call Liberia. These are the Ayalolo buses. We want to ask, you can see the number there, GS 155316. And at Achimota, immigration officers, they were following these buses with a truck, and that's a pickup truck. And Achimota, they have come to Achimota, rebrand the buses. These are Ayalolo buses. We know where they are heading. We have people on their tail. But we want to ask the Ghana government, why are they rebranding these buses and taking them to Liberia? What is happening in Liberia? That our buses are, they are being rebranded. Nana Komia STC, are these your buses? Now, you can see what they were doing. They have put National Transit Authority. I don't know if there's an NTA in Ghana, but these are buses registered in Ghana. Our Ghana numbers 2016, and they register buses way. Today, at Chimota, they were all rebranded and they are on their way to Liberia. So we are just asking a question. The next time we come here, we are going to come here with a big expose to let Ghanaians know where these buses ended up. So we want Ghanaians to know. So we took some videos of what is happening. Buses in India. You can also see pickup truck na edi omunimukono. The pickup truck the license number na was GT 6824. Immigration officers na omude bus denim de buy ni GT Ghana GT 682416. Sa pickup truck way and edi buses way nim. And rebranded Ayalolo buses. And where are they taking them to? Most say Ayalolo buses, and you don't want to use it in Ghana. What they call Liberia, did you sell it? Because they still have a Ghana number plate on them, registered in Ghana. It belongs to the Ghana government. Inti Yebusa MPP for Sa buses we know. Where are you taking it to? Let me show you videos of what we actually captured today. Time amoba say amobefa bus no edi akono. Do we have videos here, team? All right, I think we have something. Buses and they call Liberia. I'm friend NTA. So we are asking a simple question. Nana Kumia, yes, to the taxpayer. We want to ask, say, why are they rebranding the Ayalolo buses? Are they they call Liberia? Do we have an NTA in Ghana? These are simple questions we are asking. Could be a transport area in companies. Something.
So, Mr. Kane, I just got informed by someone. I got a call already. I got a call here, but I got informed from another source who's saying maybe the Liberia Post should go to that station website and see the comments from the viewers, the Ghanaians. The people are enraged. Hold on 1 second, caller. Mr. Kana, you muted. Caller, hold on 1 second.
I said something. Maybe you didn't hear that. I said when I initially talk about this, I said the people were even planning popular uprising against the Ghanaian government for dubiously, doing what they're doing. In fact, if these things were done properly and legally in the open, they will have taken off all the lesson plates, all the information on Ghana, from Ghanaian information from ONE, and even publicized.
Yeah, it should have been
in the deal or the trail. But they are doing it. You see the guys telling you that we have somebody on their tails. They have somebody following them. Even the video that they recorded that video unknown to them. And the other video that I just talked about, that video, some people go, I want to go and bless them. So maybe some Liberian people, you will see the picture in the video. So when you see the real criminal people that are really going behind the scene to be doing this thing.
Yeah, I got a caller here. Let me take the call. Is that okay?
Yeah, I have a caller here for waiting forever. So just to let a person wait for a second.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sure. Here, then we'll take that person. Hello, Ben.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, what's up, Ben?
Yeah, Ben. Ben, sorry, my man.
Well, that's okay. Again, I'm sorry for my poor quality of my voice. But yeah, those bosses, like you were talking about, they are a lot in Ghana. And the reason why they're able to track them, they brought in 2016. Those bosses, all of them have GPS on them. And there's a place right now in Achimota. Because somebody was trying to buy some. That's how I remember them. They are packed more than almost 1,000 of those buses in Achimota. So the Ghana government is not using them. They are having problems with the maintenance and management, and they just got it in that place. Grass is growing over there right now in Achimota. They are advancing a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is just some kind of a criminal act between somebody in Ghana and somebody from our side of the country.
But Ben, wow, government people are so proud of announcing this. Their supporters are sharing it everywhere that JMB know how to make it, sharing them proud. From yellow machines now to buses. Is this something to be proud of?
But guess what, though, Sekou, and like for those, and this has nothing to do with people who travel, but the people who started then leave Liberia or are starting that country all the time, they're either going to argue with this. I mean, this news it's not going to change them. They're going to find something to say, they put that here the government. People are not open. Like Ghana is way far here, Liberia. Those bosses are just there. But the Liberian will tell you that you're here the people, that's why you're trying to expose them. But the only way you guys can do is just keep saying your truth. That's all. But the people will not change. People here on the ballot against them, if you're not beating them, one, beat them two. Trust me.
Well, let Jamie finish with the first. Let Jamie finish with 6 years first. Then we'll talk about it on the ballot again. Yeah.
So let me take the caller. Don't go to Labro. Caller, what's your name? Quickly, we gotta go to Labro.
Yeah, Steve. Good afternoon, man. Steve, and good afternoon, Sekou and Mal. Great show, guys, and good afternoon to the guys in Liberia. You guys are playing your part continuously, like I usually say. This is Abraham calling from New Jersey. Look, Steve, the information is great and eye-opening and informative. Sekou, I must commend your effort on that. It's important that we continue to highlight the Liberians like this. But here's the thing, guys. You guys are forgetting, just in 2019, the Indian government donated 42 buses. The current fleet of buses that NPO are using, they were donated by the Indian government, 42 of them. and he was never charged against the Liberian government.
Mm-hmm.
Those are bosses. I see people celebrating 2 bosses in Liberia. When in 2018, there were 42 that were given to the government of Liberia, free of charge. And it was not celebrated as compared to you celebrating 2 bosses. And for such an information to be coming at this point in time, it's appalling, it's embarrassing. But this is deception at its higher level, and it's important that people reference those things, guys. Because this is, at the end of the day, like you said, at the end of the day, they were going to write a huge procurement process on this and tell you that it's the money on it. And then the government of Liberia and the people of Liberia are going to be indebted into this kind of thing. The shenanigan is just too much. It's about time that the procurement process in Liberia be accounted and made public. They need to stop this kind of gimmick in our country. It's embarrassing. For crying out loud, you got 2016 buses in rebranding. If you recall, the NTA bus told you that they're going to try these 2 buses. I think more were referencing it. Try them. Meaning to say, it didn't work in Ghana. We're going to experiment it here. When it works here, then we'll bring the rest of it here. That's all. But it's time, guys. But pretty sure, man. Let me not take all of the time, man.
Thank you. Yeah, let's transition to.
So Steve, speaking of the people reaction, I'm seeing one so-called journalist responding under the Ghanaian video on their website. So we will use them in Liberia and you will not do anything. Hold your peace, brother. Liberian, one so-called journalist writing, telling
What are the journalist, Mr. Kane? What are the other person?
From, I don't like to call people on the show.
Yeah, but Mr. Kane, we got to call the people. It can be secret. I'll go there and call you.
I'm picking from Spoon, they call it Flomo, James Samuel Goody Flomo.
But if they make him support a convicted criminal, what he can do? I thought I was criminal, but I criminal there.
He said they will use it. And then one of their supporters too went and came and said under Jim Flomo said, Jim Flomo, they will talk tired. Congratulations to GMB.
I thought a good person said, that
was a so-called journalist. So maybe we can go ahead and start taking calls. Let's hear from the other people.
Good. So the number to call is 0777.
I got another caller here again quickly.
9682 against 0777 9682. Segu?
Yeah, maybe we'll listen to you.
All right. So 0777 339682. That is the number to call for to be part of the show. With the later news coming from Ghana about the 2 buses that are on a test right here in Liberia. So again, the number to call for you to be part of the show right here on the SKTV show is 0777 339682. Again, 0777 339682. That's the number for you to call to be part of the show right here on SKTV at Truth FM 96.1. So to those of you that have been calling me for ever so long, it's my time that you place in your calls to be part of the show right here on the SKTV show. To this first caller, hello? Yeah, my brother, we are great. Thank God your name and for where you join us.
Yeah, thank you. This is Emmanuel Bekele, and I joined the conversation from Hong Kong. And I would like to say hi and thanks to Liberia Headed.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, get you.
Yeah, I'm saying Liberia is doomed. Look, our friends from the government making it to appear that the bosses came from America. Our friends from the government making it to appear that Liberian government when you store and bought these bosses. Thank you to people for leaking this particular information. Look, to see the whole country called Liberia to be celebrating in 2016, 2017 bosses from Ghana. And President Bwaka who claimed that he get all the contact around the world. They are celebrating 4 cars from Ghana. It is shameful. But you know what?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, 077-33-9682. Again, that's the number for you to call to be part of the show. 077-33-9682. Call A to be part of the show right here at Truth FM, the SKTV show. We are discussing a wide range of issues.
Maybe mistakenly take himself off. They were trying to take the studio A off, and then he took himself off. Hopefully,
Yeah, maybe
us,
Milburn face things. Let me see if I can get a call from the United States here.
yeah, go ahead.
I'll wait for Milburn. Let me see.
Hey, Liberia. You know, by law, you know that Liberian government not supposed to get anything huge.
Yes. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, please?
Hey, Steve, this Lofa.
Yeah, Lofa. My man, what's up? My man, how can you get the very no money if you lay that comment no more? What's going on?
None of your business.
Okay.
Okay,
no problem.
9682.
Yeah,
Again,
what's your table?
778
Maybe just a second.
9682. Yes, I'm getting you. Segu, is it?
Yeah, just a second. While you were off, Steve took a call from Lufa. Let's hear from you, and then we'll continue to call.
Okay.
I know something to your end there, you mistakenly take yourself off.
Yeah, go ahead, Lufa.
So, I mean, Steve, you know, the level of embarrassment that we continue to bring upon ourselves as Liberian is unbelievable, right? And when I called earlier, you know, we're on the phone, I said, go to that news agency website. Just go to that media outlet. Go on the website and read some of the comments that are being made about Liberians from Ghanaians. Look, we are shameless, and I see permanent Liberians celebrating this nonsense. It is so embarrassing. My in-law is a Ghanaian. You know what he called and said to me? Liberian bar. And that is, and all the guys in the back, they started laughing. Liberian bar. And they're laughing at us. This is how, you know, when Mr. Cummings said, you don't take the machete, the only cutlass in the village, and give it to the oldest person in the town, it meant a lot. This is what we're going through today. Simply because we are so ignorant to the extent that we are willing to just buy into anything. This is why we're here today. Ghanaians are making mockery of us now. You know, I hope Mark and Emmanuel Yato still consider Darius DeLon to be that presidential candidate to run 2029 again going forward. Goodbye.
All right, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, let's take a call from Liberia. Mr. Kana, are you there?
0778-33-9682. That's the number to call. Again, 0778-33-9682. Place in your calls and to be part of the show, the SKTV show right here on Truth FM with all of the things that have been discussed. I know you want to be part and give your own input on what has been discussed. So to this caller, yeah, my brother, good evening. Your name and where you join us? Yeah, go ahead, Lawrence.
Yeah, thank you. This is thanks to the rest of you guys. You know, we have to be honest with ourselves, and we have to create the fullest issue, right? We are more with one things, but if we want to find with our government here about then the two guys said the issue for all who are travel over appreciate the kind of enrichment. Okay, the intention to be good enough. I mean, you got somebody said there's a lot of money in this country to acquire these things. So I don't know why we will continue, to deliver our sharing from Ghanaian. If people in the fact that they don't have one, you have the southern state. So why will we continue to charge ourselves, people that used to carry the bar shop? We like where our people that respect themselves, we are dignified people. I don't know why our viewers continue to dread our country, they kind of profit mockery, and other people that are not even supposed to be talking to my brain, the first day I'm taking mockery on social media and all of them is wrong.
All right, thank you so much. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mabel Kula, and
yeah.
good evening to the rest of the people listening
My name is Aloysius X. I want to phone in for now. Kakata Magiri.
1 minute in line is Jeremy. So 1 minute, a lot of people want to speak
on the
out.
issue of these bosses that you're discussing, I will have a different view on it, and maybe my point. Give me a chance, sir. There is a strong need for buses to be provided for the UL student at the Fendor campus. What is true, it is wrong to order buses, use buses for the country, but at least not accept it. Now, what is true, if you order buses from maybe India, Daliwa, it will take you months on a ship.
Do you say we should accept it?
So we need a substitute. That is why the government is procuring buses from Ghana. At least we can have that to, mitigate the crisis that is happening on campus, so that while they're procuring, they're finding money to get new brand buses from Ghana. Let's accept this. Stop criticizing what is happening.
So hello, are you there? So you want to assess stealing property?
Do you guys have record that the buses were stolen?
According to the information I was getting.
So do you have any record they were purchased properly?
All right, thank you. All right, thank you.
But you pay children's school fee before you get in buses for them. They in school.
So let's call up. Who you be? Yeah. Go ahead. Your name and where join us.
Okay, my name is Paul Konya. I'm calling from Masjid. Maybe Liberia is just a country.
What interesting.
The old man who go with say he got a lot of experience, no experience there. Now, Papa, you got no contact anymore. But you can't hear it coming that very good. We bring a bad for our country. Yes, the country too small. But I got to go and bring to Kenya. You can't like bring to anything. It's a good to all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Today's call up. Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Your name and where join us.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Alex John McHugh from Subatown, District 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you for the family, for the SKTV family. And I want to tell to know something. This whole problem about this government by getting us from Ghana, this foundation was laid by the former Georgia, the president of the Republic of Liberia. Because the government of Liberia led us to this particular mess.
Which man now to go to Ghana to go take buses that not belong to you?
We have 42 buses here on NTA. And these people misuse our buses and pack it.
I mean, the Ghanaian people looking for their team, man. We're not talking about Georgia right now. Georgia didn't go to Ghana.
Now, Liberia is out of NTA. That is the reason why the ship is coming on our country.
All right, thank you so much. I thought you're going to speak to the issue, but you want to be sharing blame. I don't know why you want to share blame. So let's call up. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm great. Thank God. Go ahead. Your name and where join us.
Joining from Matalia, Sheku Kruma.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't see anything wrong with going Ghana to get boss. But I do not want to believe that boss will be stolen from Ghana. Because in Ghana, you can't easily take Ghanaian men easily. No cost, no second cent. When you take Ghanaian men property, will out there be nowhere, but you got it out. So servicing activities, everything you have to do it with documents to get it the proper way. So if boss were taken from Ghana to Liberia, I think maybe for other purpose, but for just all our activities, our government officials, and Ghana for medical activity, for whatsoever activities that where is the food. So that's the other thing, but Ghana is our neighbor. If maybe they're seeking, according to what the government said, if we need some of the bosses, they have to use it. Because at the same moment, what do they want to buy? So
all right. So the Ghana, the Ghanaian media, if I reporting that those buses have been rebranded and there are no proper channel or no proper arrangement. So, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chief. Thank you. All right. Thank you. You are not the.
Yep.
You are not the spokesperson of the government. So, yeah, quickly.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you for the show.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, quickly to the point is that for me, I'm happy to sell for buses. What are all buses? The one that keep on here for the 2 plus. We don't know how the condition, whether it was brand, whether it was over the newspaper 1 year or 2 years. How many more the newspaper? So we need a budget. If the government store a budget, we have got to budget, and the government want to carry jail, we have a budget, we will pay all jail, we'll go there with me.
All right. All right, thank you so much. That's just so interesting. Yeah. Today's caller, good evening. Hello. I think okay, out of that call. 0778-339-682. We'll take a few more calls across over to the team or to the panelists to give us their own take on the colors, views on what we've been discussing, all of the things I've been talking about, especially with the latest news coming from Ghana. Hello, today's caller, good evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead, your name and where you join us.
Yeah, I'm calling for my giving platform. And I gotta tell people, let it just forget about everything. I did not think that if President Walker and still cannot call me to still and politics and solely to further every year, that will not be possible. It's clear that it's better than a lady particularly between the forces who use it. If Labra comment and cannot comment know that it's too the force for me, then if come back to address to president, they will say it cannot president can go there, but then it is just a president who can use it.
All right. So let's call quickly to cross over. Hello.
Yes, good evening, neighbor.
Yeah, my brother. Good evening. Go ahead quickly. You are last caller.
Thank you for the privilege. There's a lot of people who cover and I joined this conversation today. Well, I want to thank the government of Liberia, headed by His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Dimabwaka. Thank you so much for the buses that you are bringing. Whether it's a stolen bus, in fact, we even want you to go beyond the bus. You can check for free in Ghana and still also you bring it to Ghana. We don't have free. So that at least we can make use of those things here. We need it. For the fact that your government, is doing well for the Liberia. And we know that they do it. It's supposed to be good there, but just that. That is the way we're going to with people. So in as much that we are convinced and we know that they have evil motives against you, go ahead, any place you see in America or whatever thing, see them bring it to us there. They will be using the police, they are all going.
All right. Thank you so much. I think you should be saying student bring it to me. Instead of saying student bring it to us because not everybody that want anything that don't have no good record. So indeed of Seku, Monk, and yeah, so we're back after the interaction with our people back home and you just listen to them on their own view about what happened. So yes.
Maybe thank you so much. We couldn't ask for more. Thank you so very much. So we'll take a few calls here and then we'll talk, then we'll come and respond to the callers. Let's take a few calls from the diaspora. Mr. John Maulo. Mr. Maulo? Hello?
Listen. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. When we say Liberia is not going anywhere, this is some of the reason why. When you got the quality of these kind of people making decisions for the country,
yeah,
then you know why we can't move. This country will not move forward. Now with this quality of people, this is shameful. This is disgraceful. The first thing by law, Liberian government is not supposed to buy any old thing from nobody. No way. Not even for America. If you're spending Liberian money, it must be brand new. So I don't know what explanation they will give for these buses, unless they say somebody give it to them for free. And Ghana don't have the kind of money to be giving people things for free. So I don't know what this situation is. And the same thing with these yellow machines. The assumption is that they knew. How do you know that? You don't even know where they're getting it from. You don't know which market it is. You don't know what. Do they have trained people doing those, to even use those things? Listen, until the Liberian people show seriousness, that they will stand up to the government, they will rise up against the government. This country is not going. If we depending on this quality of people to go and ever vote for the right thing to happen, it's not going to happen in our lifetime. It will not happen. It is shameful for people to call and say, yeah, let them even go C3. Let them even go. Ghana, who used to come to us, but they started with borrowing motorcycles. How many testimonies I recall that you're borrowing for inauguration? You know, that's the difference when the Liberians, what they call the SS, used to ride Harley Davidson, and you go and borrow a Chinese bag from Ghana for inauguration and for any official program, you bring their own plane. As if they call for $1 million each. I mean, this country has just gone down to the dog.
Yeah.
We should be ashamed to walk around like this.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mawul. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to Abraham from Norway. Hello, Abraham.
Yes, I'm Praseku. How you doing?
I'm good. We are live on SKTV. What say you?
Well, sometimes it's just hard to say. I don't want to talk about Liberia. Imagine, I was just looking at the number of people that voted. They are qualified to vote. Handful of people making decisions for 5 point some of million people. The ordinary people are suffering, and listen to this kind of people here. They don't even listen when you say something. The model, the years that those buses were made, the years that is still with the Ghanaian government. Why is it that those people are trying to scratch those buses, maintenance, and how to take care of the buses and what have you? These are some of the reasons why they think that people are scratching the buses and they're bringing them to Liberia. And people are not taking all these things into consideration. All they want to see when they want buses to come to Liberia, because they lost somebody who is their maybe a travel man or party member. So just handful of people making our people to suffer. So they will not understand it. Praseku, you guys are just doing well and happy every day. Liberia, it is not those of us who are living now will enjoy anything in Liberia. It has to be our grandchildren, because nobody else is opening to these things that we are saying. A Ghana man scratch something and you take it and bring it to Liberia. What do you expect out of it? And you see people say they must bring it. So that's it, my brother.
Thank you.
Thanks for the show.
Thank you so much. Once again, I will go to Monk to react, but before I go to Monk, I will say this. Monk said something initially that the country we have and the people we have in that country, people that are not accustomed to good life, they have never seen good life, they have never seen anything good, they don't know good. You don't expect them to say good things. But I'll let Monk react, then I will come later. Monk, after listening to all of these people, these callers, what say you? If you're available, Monk. If you're not, then we'll go ahead and talk. Monk, are you there? All right. So Monk is now available. To the callers. Not all of the callers. Some callers are intelligent. They have their five senses correct, and they are putting it to good use. Some are the ones that I normally refer to as the peanut brain. Their brain size is not big enough to absorb anything, to even process things from a logical standpoint, from a sensible standpoint. Some of them are brain dead. Some of them, their brain is covered up with a sense of tribalism and party solidarity and country solidarity.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm back.
Okay. So yes, I'll just conclude. Then you come in.
Go ahead.
So their behavior does not surprise me. Their behavior is nothing surprising, and I do not expect anything good to come out of those people. Those are still the remaining of people who say you came mama, you came papa, I'll vote for you. You know book, you don't know book, I'll vote for you. You sponsor war, you don't sponsor war, we'll vote for you. JNB, if you in a casket, will vote for you. Even JNB is a dead man, will vote for you. What do you expect from those people? People who now the same people who say whether the man is in a grave, they will vote for the man. The man is in a casket, they will vote for him. They are the one telling you now, let the man go and steal. We will take it. Stealing part of this whole thing is not even the subject here. Those are Ghanaians that are saying what happened. They are asking questions what happened to their bosses, whether the government stole it or they were taken away by some unscrupulous elements. The disgraceful part of this for Liberia, number one, the government of Liberia is disgracing Liberia by going to take trash from Ghana and bring it to Liberia and be proud of that. That's the first disgraceful thing. Second, the government of Liberia is breaking the law. They have broken the law. They have broken the law of Liberia. They violated the constitution of Liberia by going to purchase something on behalf of Liberia that is used, that is unconstitutional. You are not allowed to do that. Anything you want to buy for Liberia, for the country, it will be brand new, factory made directly. If the World Bank can sponsor Ghana, give them 95 million United States dollars to acquire these buses. Ghana used the tire. They're giving them problem. They got maintenance problem. They are parked. Some of them are working, but majority of them are parked. The one that are parked, they are rebranding them to take it to Liberia. If you are a Liberian, you are not average by this, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to fault you because I know there are some of them that got brain, their brain is dead. Or some of them, they are just bunch of beheaded chicken with no sense of direction. Other than that, any good person, anybody with good moral, with dignity and proud, you will not even make this kind of comment. If you hear the kind of thing, you've tried to find out. Are you not ashamed to even see Liberians going to Ghanaians' platform, commenting rubbish, telling the person it's okay, we'll take it? It's a disgrace. I'm ashamed of Liberia. I'm ashamed of Joseph Juma Boakai. I'm ashamed of some Liberians who are actually reducing our country to the lowest of any nation in the world. That's why when they say we have the lowest, second lowest IQ in the world, we're proving it every day. We're proving it every day. I'm embarrassed. This is shameful. This is disgraceful. Joseph Boakai and Unity Party people, they should be ashamed of themselves. They are disgrace to Liberia. I'm very much embarrassed. Monk.
Seko, when you live outside of Liberia, right, there will be an outrage. If you live within Liberia, the vast majority of our people, there will be no outrage. That's why I keep telling people when it comes to decision making in Liberia, it's not political. It's a generational thing. The reason I say it's a generational thing, I will keep saying that. That's why the people in Liberia, the politicians, they always have problem with people overseas. When you live overseas or travel around the world and see how other people live, it changes your mindset. Things that used to be acceptable to you become no longer acceptable because you have seen something better. You have traveled. I was in Ghana in 2021, just before the, how they call it, before the Delta variant surfaced in Africa, right? While I was there, I said, now I understand why Ghana is a British colony, but every single American, every Australian, people from Canada are moving to Ghana permanently. The first thing I saw in Ghana that changed dramatically, infrastructure projects, their roads, their children playground, their mosques. I told one of my Liberian guys, I said, 10 years from now, it will be very difficult to enter Ghana as a different national from Africa. He said, well, I said, look around. I don't have to tell you. Look at their streets, look at their result, look at their infrastructure, look at the electricity, the power supply. These people are growing by leaps and bounds measure. They are doing biometrics for election now with fingerprint, digital fingerprint or system. So in Liberia, it's the complete opposite. You have an entire generation. That's why I keep saying the people that brought our war to Liberia will pay for that war for 3 generations because you don't change something overnight. That is why when you go to election, they can say, you came my money, you came my power, will vote for you. Second, the best generation of Liberians were from the 70s and the 80s. After that period, why you think if it are the typical people from the 70s and the 80s that had that kind of experience, let's say from the 70s all the way down to just before the war, why you think they got a different mindset? Because they saw something better. When you tell some kids in Liberia that Liberia used to supply Japan and South Korea with crawfish, they will never believe it. Because all they know in their life is trash, no infrastructure, no electricity, poverty, nothing. They believe that how Liberia has always been. That is why a guy like George Yaku Bill or Rowan Dokum, they call him Barrow Medicine, because they have never been exposed to anything better. If you think you can just go one election cycle and change your mindset, then you are wasting your time. That's why I keep telling you, anybody above the age of 35 or 40, you will never see a better Liberia in the prime of your life, because you can be optimistic all you want, you can be hopeful for Liberia all you want, but the reality are not there. Success does not happen overnight. That's why I keep saying, when you go to a country that will do better, you can tell just by entering the country. When you just look around, you will know that the country will do better than what Ghana. If you are telling me that a country like Ghana that used to, when Ghanaians used to come to Liberia for greener pasture back in the day that our people talk about, if they can send you that trash or recycled product to Liberia, and don't forget, those buses are not expensive compared to the yellow machine. So if they are bringing you trash, right? If they are bringing you trash for buses, refurbished buses and leftover buses from Ghana, what you think they're going to do with those yellow machine? Because my understanding of this thing is, Ghana want to get rid of those trash, and there are people in Ghana, some corrupt guys too, that want to take advantage of it. Because of what the guy asked in the video. I don't remember us having anything they call NTA in Ghana. But NTA is in Liberia, so they started painting those buses and rebranding them, because someone want to come to Liberia with 2 intentions. He want to promote Joseph Boakai, that Joseph Boakai is bringing development because he's bringing buses. And the second thing they want to do is to inflate that a transport budget so they can steal, because they're going to get it for little or nothing. Almost like Smiley selling your waste product, right? You can come to Liberia, paint it, change it.
Mom, not to cut you off, that was the intention.
Yeah.
If we are now expose this information, that's exactly what we're going to do. But the way we have, enlightened the Liberian people now, despite the stupid behavior of their supporters, they will not do that anymore, because we know the sources of their bosses, and we know that they cannot attach any high value to it to take money to steal from the Liberian people. But whatever disgrace that they bring it to the Liberian people, are the one they're going to be defending now. I just wanted to add that before you conclude. So they're not going to do that anymore. Like you said, they're going to inflate. You're going to inflate and attach higher amount on it.
Yes, that's it.
This is how much we bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And that was the goal. If the same thing that the guy did is their MO, these people are career criminals, and they will keep doing it, because I keep saying, Seku, the people know exactly who they are dealing with. So whether you myself can come here, we can blow the alarm. Okay, yeah, there will always be people who will gravitate to this thing, whether you expose it or that. But the vast majority of our people, You listen to the callers every day. We don't have to tell you why you think they hate SKTV. Why you think they always silent SKTV? The same thing happened in South Korea. These people went to South Korea knowing fully well that South Korea is a high-tech economy with a high-tech or industry, but they came to the average man and told him that Joseph Boaga was signing 7 to 6 memorandum understanding with businesses. I was like, you went to a conference. You're talking about countries like South Korea that are at the top of the pecking orders in the world in terms of economic, in terms of technology. And you are telling me after they have already chosen the country they are going to do business with, the money they will spend in the country, but yet they came to Liberia and saw a baloney because they know the average person in Liberia, they are so dumb, they are so stupid, they have got smaller brains, they don't know their own budget, they don't know their own constitution. So they believe there is a hungry market of information out there or people out there who will just gravitate to anything. Whether you give them trash, they will accept it. So a guy like Sekou, or a guy like Steve, or a guy like Milburn, no, they are not the majority. So at the end of the day, don't forget now that democracy, the way of the majority will always win. So they believe the narrative is always on their side at the end of the day. So they are not going to change the way they do business. You saw it where a lawmaker retreat. People will come and defend people that choose to keep them into poverty because that's what they're exposed to. It's all they know. If it was sedition, they would be here defending the same thing. Can you imagine? Let me just give you one case. When the auditors were being killed, we all knew why the auditors were being killed. But there were people in Liberia, even the one that claimed to be educated, that were defending them, knowing fully well what was happening. It's the same old thing you got. So whether it's a yellow machine, whether it's these leftover boxes from Ghana, this trash from Ghana, they will come and rebrand it, change the lesson plate, paint it red, white, and blue, because at the end of the day, we are going to deal with a bunch of stupid people. We can put it on the screen. They're talking about raw water net. No, they now raw water net because they are already scrap bosses. So they want to test it to see if they will work in Liberia. But what they told the Irish Liberian, we are testing it for raw water net. You need raw water net to know whether you can put bus on a road.
No.
You can go anywhere in the world and know that. I mean, you can use a car to drive anywhere because the roads are there. Nobody put a car on the street to test the street. But they are telling you the testing it for raw water that where in fact they know they are bringing bunch of crap and scrap to the country, which is very disgraceful. It's very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And when I see people who claim to live in industrialized country, when they start thinking and praising things like people in Liberia, like, I'll be like, you know what? There is no path for Liberia indeed. No path.
You know what can scare me in about Joseph, about Liberia Monk? When I listen to Liberians, whenever a bad behavior, bad attitude is exposed, instead of people being outraged by the action, but they instead attack people who expose the bad people. What kind of country is this? Instead of you being angry at the people that are disgracing your country, we are getting angry at people who are there to expose the bad elements of our society. Anyway, I was not in the mood of coming on today. My concern was this is too big. The brown people can't continue to live in darkness, whereby unscrupulous elements, corrupt-minded people, corrupt officials continuing to prey on them. I can't believe for a second that Joseph Boaga government will go to Ghana and get used buses, bring it to Liberia. This is sickening. It is disgraceful. You know, if you say that Liberia will change, you're saying it because you're hoping. If you say to Liberia will not change, you are saying it because of what you're seeing before your eyes. It is scary. I don't know when Liberia will change, and I don't know what we can do to change Liberia. The bottom line is, Joseph Nyimabuaga government, from one scandal to another, from one disgrace to another, Ghanaians are looking for their bosses. Can you imagine a Liberian? You're not even ashamed to hear other people talking about, oh, we're looking for our things, we're tracing them, we have somebody on their tail, and they are taking them to Liberia. You are not outraged about that. You don't have the mental capacity to even understand that your government official, they got way more than that they can go and purchase brand new equipment for the country. Oh, you know, the way you're looking now, the people there, they got to get a thing for LU student or offender student or the purchase the area student. Shame on all of you. You are a bunch of disgraceful people. You believe you deserve nothing good, well, Liberia deserves better. You people are just going to be there temporarily. And I can tell you, until Joseph Nyimabuaga decide to be honest with the Liberian people, until Joseph Nyimabuaga decide to do the right thing for the Liberian people, we will not get tired exposing them. We did it to George Weah, and we'll do it with Joseph Nyimabuaga until they decide to do the right thing. Until they decide to do the needful, they will let it go. But as long as you continue to expose Liberia to disgrace, humiliation, our portion will be to expose you in your bad attitude. We care less about those chicken brain and little supporters. Those little supporters with peanut brain, we got no time for them. We don't care what they say about us. That's why on my personal page, Sekou Kene, the way I feel sometimes, if I can say it on a professional platform like SKTV, I will say it on my own platform. Because we are dealing with a bunch of brainless people that will defend anything and that will say anything out of anger. Some of the people who are saying right now, who are supporting this, they're not supporting it because they think it's a good thing. They are saying they are supporting it because it's coming from us. So once it's coming from us, their job is to defend anything coming from us, even at their own detriment. That's to tell you how brainless they are. They got no brain. They got mud in their brain. Why will you support? Why will you defend something like this? Something you're supposed to be ashamed of. Something so disgraceful. Something so shameful. Something so humiliating. And you are there supporting that. Simply because you want to get somebody angry. No, you're not getting anybody angry. You're only exposing to the world that you have no brain. You got mud in your brain. That's what you are showing. Thinking that, oh, maybe when you told her there, you make these people verse. When you told her there, you make people verse who not supporting Joseph Nyimabuaga. When you told her there, no, you are not making anybody verse. You are exposing your limitation. You are exposing your ignorance. we are exposing to the world that when they say Liberia, we have the lowest IQ. We just proving that, solidifying that, the mindset that we are a bunch of brainless people that will just accept anything out of anger. Or because you want to make Sekou angry, because you cannot accept anything coming from Sekou or Melbourne or coming from SKT or Truth FM, because you will oppose anything, that means you will defend anything, regardless, even at your own detriment. Melbourne, because Truth FM is concerned about Liberia, the plight of the common people, the integrity of Liberia. When this information came on, Truth FM decided, you know what? Let's extend the time. Let's forget about any other news right now. Let Liberian people hear this information. Because you people care. Because you people are about Liberia. And others, they don't care. They believe any negative action by Joseph Boakai government and Joseph Boakai people, they are not responsible for it. But you that are holding them accountable, you should be held responsible for exposing them. That is not only sticking it, but it proves that Liberia will have a long way to go, more education to do. We have a lot of people that need to be taken to hospital. Some of them are brain dead. They are sick in the brain. Some of them are traumatized because of the drug thing in the country. I can tell you, most of the people that I can call in, they can be under the influence of controlled substance. No human being in your right mind, no human being, if you are not under the influence of controlled substance, if you are not taking in drugs, you will hear bad things about your country and you embrace it and defend it. You're either sick in your brain or you are under the influence of some controlled substance. No human being, no sound-minded person in their right mind can do that. So that is the same thing. When Joseph Boakai supporters and the United Party people then decided to call themselves sons and daughters of pigs, no person in their right mind will allow themselves to be called son of a swan, sons of a swan, sons of a swan, sons of a pig. So people who, when Mo Ali posted, if you are proud Salama Swan, please write present. All of those that wrote present, I screenshotted everything. So until they die or until they can go back and say we are no longer a member of the Salama Swan, we will always refer to them as Salama Swan. And their behavior, their attitude, their action would never surprise me. Why would a human being be surprised of an action of a pig? A human being, will you be surprised if you see a pig going in the mud, going behind the bathroom, like in Africa where you have those muddy area where you have bathroom water, running somewhere, dirty water. If you see a pig in there, will you be surprised? No. So these people, they are not human beings. They don't behave like human beings because that's the way they categorize themselves. They say they don't think like human. They don't see things like human. They don't process things like human. They said they are sons and daughters of a pig. Anybody who categorizes themselves in that manner and form, what do you expect of them? Do not take them seriously. And do not hold the entire country accountable for their behavior. So I don't like when I hear people saying, "Oh, you know, these are the people that that in the country." They are not the majority. The stupid people are not the majority. The only thing is the corrupt mandate official. They use these stupid people to do their fighting, to do their bargaining, and then they will be in the back supporting them. Because you know what? They want people to remain stupid. The more they have become exposed, the more they become knowledgeable to understand things, then they will no longer be kept in slavery. They wanted to remain in mental slavery. They wanted to actually continue to languish in their mental slavery so that they can continue to control them. Otherwise, if you voted for Joseph Mabaka, you supported Joseph Mabaka, you want a good thing for Liberia. Joseph Mabaka, they got money, enough money to buy brand new buses. That will give Joseph Mabaka a good name. Going to take old buses from Ghana that is trash under a dubious means. Instead, you supported the show. Say, no, Joseph Mabaka, that's not what we supported you for. Bring new thing to us, make us proud. We voted for you. But your mental state is beyond repair. You do not have the intellect, the know-how, the technical know-how to understand what is good and what is bad. So maybe, we're going to be leaving. I want to thank you guys for going extra miles, for us to be on today. And Liberians are watching and are listening. And I can tell you, SKTV, we are proud of ourselves, and Liberians are proud of us. We have been the one exposing all the ills in the society. We have been the one driving the narratives. They will not give you credit. They will not say thank you. But I can tell you, this information that we expose on SKTV will be the trending news for the next few days, leading to.
And there will be more information to surface on this news
next week, and there will be more information to surface on this particular subject, because they know we don't lie. Anything we bring up here is authentic. Go ahead.
And so, even to just add up to that already, there are a lot of share now when it comes to that news, especially that video, and there are a lot of misreactions now. So Liberians now are getting to know as to where these buses are coming from. And the one question I also want to even ask is, how come you and someone have not yet finalized any agreement? But then you bring, maybe, like for example, you and Brazilian Monk are into an agreement where maybe your brain's supposed to be on one of Brazilian Monk, maybe one of his vehicle or something, and you people has not yet finalized any agreement. Maybe Brazilian Monk just said to you, Sekou, go ahead and do a test drive. And for you to do test drive, you take your entire brain, Sekou Kene, and place it on Brazilian Monk property. Do you think that is that also right? Because according to even NTA that I would already say, they said that they come for test drive. So that means after a test drive, if these buses are roadworthy, or maybe for our road, they're going to leave it, or maybe they're going to bring the rest of the 300 pieces. But if not, I mean they're going to turn over the two buses over to the Ghanaian authority. But that's a question. How do you see that also first before maybe I come up with my own view on that?
I don't know how many more minutes you have on there, but answer your question, Mabel, it was meant to deceive the Liberian people. They don't want people to know that these are trashy buses that they brought from Ghana. They know that the buses, it could break down anytime. So they tell you, say, we'll road test these buses. If they respond well, we will keep it. They will say that brand new thing that we bought, and because Joe Biden care about Liberia. If they have problems, then they will say, well, they wasn't there. They are now, they are not okay for Liberia. So it was just meant because they lie about everything. They started with lie and they are governing with lies. So yeah, it was not about anything, but it was about deceiving the Liberian people, presenting counterfactual information so that leaving the room for themselves, living on an escape route that will happen so they can able to escape. That's what happened. Maybe Monk can add to that. Once again, this boy here, they're always looking for our attention.
Yes, I think that Juma Jara, right?
I will finally block him.
Una Juma Jara?
Today. I will take him off of SKTV because he cannot be on here distracting us, insulting our audience, disrespecting everybody. Everything we say is a lie, and he brings his behind here every day to come and listen to lies.
I made that suggestion a long time ago. You've been overdue on that decision.
Yeah.
So quickly before you even block him.
No, I mean blocking here. Just let me know. All people being, both male and female from SKTV perspective, been telling me to block him, that he doesn't belong among human beings, that he's a trash. He's a paid agent to come and distract us. So I'm going to finally block him.
So
that will be the end of him.
So quickly before you're going to block him, or so let me just respond to some of his assertion about Truth FM and this one, maybe this and that. Like he keep attacking us, talking about Truth FM this, Truth FM that. Let me tell you, Joma Jala, this station was once upon a time used by your current government when they were running campaign. By that time, it was sometimes they used to say, that was an attack on the media when this kind of news come up. But today you are not telling us that it is good now because it's in your favor. But again, that's the life, and I don't like the way, or maybe Sekou going to respond to you. But for me, to admit, all this is something that you've been saying against our institution. We have nothing against you because even the patch of honor that today that you which once, or in fact, he's a commission also at the LTA, once upon a time work here, and then this institution like even making. So even if you go there and tell the party owner, shut down Truth FM, I'm not going to even listen to you. So that's the first thing. So let me just let you know, even patch of honor can also even shower, even Truth FM expensive because why? It's Truth FM even made him. So let me just let you know today that maybe some of the things that you don't even know about. So thank you so much, Joma. You can go, or Sekou will black you. Well, that's it. So Sekou, thank you so much for everything, for all the information, and maybe think there'll be a lot of misreaction on tomorrow in Liberia. All of the media institutions, especially those of critical one tomorrow, they're going to look at where the bosses are coming from. And mind you, if the government be careful tomorrow, it'll be a serious slap in their face, or maybe they're going to respond, because I know that in fact they're going to respond, especially when the going is tough. So on tomorrow, we expect the Liberian government to really respond to the kind of allegation, because mind you, this is very grave that in fact another country or maybe media institution will be accusing their own government or properties of coming into another country without any proper arrangement. That alone is a slap in our face as a country, and we shouldn't be here to be hearing and say, even if our President Judah Yiman Bwaka, I'm going to go take more or I'm going to go steal more. I don't think that's the right thing to do, because mind you, you come on the mantle of change and you want to change, you want to make the Liberian people's life better. So thank you so much, Sekou, and to our viewers. Thank to all of you for your interactions. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Mon, let's just finish before we go. Mabon, thank you so much. Mon, let's just
Well, I want to tell Mabon something. They will always play defense. In life, they get a media trick that when you are the one playing the defense, when you are already the loser, you are the liar. That in politics, that's how it works. When somebody accuses you of something, we brought the information. People know that it's factual. We got evidences from Ghana. And there's SKTV. Like I said, the problem in Liberia, people don't know when to play politics. And that's the biggest problem in Liberia, other than voter themselves. People just don't know what affect their life at critical point in time. Look, one thing about this country that separates the country from any other country in the world, It's a constitutional republic. That they don't make laws just because of the majority, because sometimes stupid people can come in huge number. The right of the minority must be protected. So people say America is a democracy. No, America is not a democracy. America is a constitutional republic. There are certain laws in America. No matter what, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, those laws take preeminence. It doesn't matter to say Democrat got more lawmakers than they can just do things I will. No, that's not how it works here. They protect the minority, and they can't say, oh, because you got more numbers, so it means you will always carry the day. That's not how it works. And the same thing in Liberia. People don't know when to play politics. They're seeing things that is impacting their life in a negative way, but guess what? They will put that party solidarity, that political leader over an entire country. And I will keep saying it for a million times. The politicians understand the voter. They know every segment of our voting demographic, and they will keep doing it over and over and over. Think about the yellow machine. Think about the buses. What do you think that government will do later? Think about South Korea. And SKTV is the only media institution, I will say on this platform, that will do further research, that will bring this information and give it plain as it needs to be said. How many of them will do it? No, they will not do it. But don't try. Think about it now. They know the reality. They know the truth.
And tell us, Mark, do you know that I received couple of calls from a lot of talk show hosts in Liberia that also call me and say, yes, indeed, maybe we follow you people, your show, because after when we are getting all of the information, some of the training news, some of the facts, also we do our own research and compare and know that in fact all of the things that the panelists have been saying, all facts. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 100%. Let me tell you something. If it's my friend, I want to call names. They call me, they always say that, man, you know, we take you from you guys. They don't even have that. But they will not come publicly to say it.
No, they won't.
I have a lot of friends that will call me, my man, you know, we can take you from you guys. People always follow us. They take information from here because they know we always provide information, you know, on script, on filter. We'll give it to you raw because we don't believe in business as they do, you know, in other area where they got information, they ask people to get their money so they can't talk about it. Sometimes I can't even tell, sometimes I don't even tell information to my guys. I won't tell Melbourne, I will not tell Monk or Steve. I will just kind and just placate it because I don't want somebody tell me, say, no, we shouldn't talk about it. Because,
I know, right?
Yeah, because it have been many times, you know, sometimes when I want to see Steve, say, no, don't talk about all the one, forget about the one for now. The reason why I can do that, the reason why SKTV is because the level of integrity we come with. When we provide any information, 99.9% of the time, we are getting it right. So among Melbourne, I could not be prouder to be a part of this institution called SKTV. People don't know what everybody can do, you know, in the back. What Melbourne can do in the back, what Mong, you know, does in terms of research and information. They don't know what Steve is doing. They don't know, and all of us, they don't know what we do in the back. But yet, SKTV remains the most reliable, integrity, and honest platform in Liberia. Take it or leave it. That's just a fact. And we're not going to change that. We're not going to change that simply because we want to get viewership. We're not going to change that simply because we want to get people to praising us or people to send us money. No.
Yep.
If you give us money, we'll take it. We appreciate you. But we're not going to change our business model simply to accommodate certain people or to make people to give us money. No, we're not going to do that. That's what I wanted to say.
So Melbourne, tomorrow, just sit back and just watch the reaction from the public because the team now, they are looking for that talking point tomorrow. They are in the echo chambers now trying to see how to counter the narrative because like it never saw it coming. But just observe tomorrow and we'll meet again.
Especially the print media, because mind you, whenever the print media carries some headlines, you know, sometimes it can be easy. But we're waiting for Jay to break.
Let Jay break tomorrow, like bro. You know what? I want to end up
coconut. But thanks to you people, man. I like the research and I really like the digging. You know, that's the best way to go because when we not be careful in the country, we're going to bring things here where our great grandchildren will be paying for unknowing to ourselves. And it's good that we speak out on some of the issues, But again, to some of our people, let's go, Segu, I let it wait tonight, you just put it right. There are few people this is why sometimes when you are, or in fact, when you people are going high on the voters, someone can say no, I can respectfully disagree because why? There are just few group of people who think that they want to use the majority to get what they are getting. So if you're not careful, you'll be thinking all Liberians are not serious. All of them, if are not semi support because why? You people voted no. So what happens if, like, for example, you have close to almost 1,000 of people voting, and you have maybe about 500 person maybe voting for Kennedy 1, and maybe let's just say 400 plus voting for Kennedy 1, and 700 plus voting for Kennedy or 2. So what's going to happen? Are you going to say Kennedy 1 never receive any votes? No. Kennedy 1 they receive vote, but based on the democracy, so Kennedy 2 win. So again, that's a beauty. So sometimes we don't just put all our people into one basket and just say, oh, all of them they are the same. No. They are good people. Maybe frank. They are good Liberians. They are good Liberians who listen, and they are good Liberians who know better, who know good, and who know bad. So thank you, and we got to call it a day. No time.
Yeah. Mabon, thank you so much. We really Mabon, I'll send you the link as well. I sent the link. I sent the video to you all.
Yes, because I'm going to download it now and start to play and post it on my page and begin to share it so that other people can get access to it.
I'm gonna post on SKTV platforms.
Yes.
Yeah, the SKTV homepage.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, God willing.
My people, thank you all. We appreciate your time. We'll see you tomorrow.